Drink Champs at Freehold Studios.
Beats in the hood.
What it good be? Hopefully it's what it should be. This your boy N.O.R.E.
What's going on? It's DJ EFN.
And this is Military Crazy World Radio. Drink Champs, Yappy Hour, make some noise! Now, when we started this show, we said we wanted to give it to icons. We wanted to give it up to legends, the people that came before us, the people that came right with us. And when we talk about the brother that's here, man, this guy has changed the game. He literally could say, I changed the game. From people going to whatever to people actually thinking about their raps and being skillful. I went through I believe when we go through these people, I went through this brother music, just kept going through. And I'm like, damn, he could drop this music now. And it works. In case you don't know what we're talking about the one, only motherfucking T.R.O.Y. Now I'm gonna go up top. I'm gonna give me a drink. Now you ordered white Henny. Yeah. Let me just tell you something. I was so proud of you, because let me just tell you something.
Proud of you?
Because let me just tell you something. You are so unique, right? And we've been doing this for 8 years. Yeah. And going on 9 years, right? And this is the first time anybody has ever ordered white Henny. So I said, what is he drinking? They said white Henny. I said, that's exactly what I expected from him. I expected to be shocked, man. Yeah. But yo, let's take this from the beginning, man. I've enjoyed researching you, knowing that you was coming up here. Mm-hmm. I just enjoy because you're truly a class act, man. You know what I'm saying? You're truly one of those people that at the highest of your career, you didn't let it get to your head. And I mean, this is from outside looking in. Mm-hmm. I always seen you with a stable mind. How do you maintain that type of aura?
I just think it comes from the people who raised you, your upbringing, how they treated you in life. And I always felt that you get more being humble. Right. You get more being graceful and treating people the way you want to be treated. That's how you get it.
Right. You know, my friend of mine, he always tells me this, Busta Rhymes, he's like, stop being so fucking humble. like, you ever get that?
Not really, because perceptions are different. Mm-hmm. A lot of times people think you're unapproachable, you're mean, and a lot of times I am. Right. But I think it takes humility to treat people like you want to be treated. I think it takes a little bit of mindset to put yourself in other people's spaces instead of yours, and always thinking about you, and think about somebody else, and then your atmosphere and your surroundings begin to change. Right.
And a lot of people don't know, being from Mount Vernon, right? Right. Mount Vernon is almost closer to the Bronx than even Manhattan is. So by hip hop being the birthplace of the Bronx, I believe that Mount Vernon was just as affected almost around the same time. Is that?
That's a fact.
Yeah. So how is that? Because I remember going to Mount Vernon and I remember that it's just being hip hop everywhere.
Well, it was a small town with a lot of talent in it. Mm-hmm. And a town like that, so small with a lot of talent in it, it just stands out. Mm-hmm. When you get into the Bronx, it may be, there's a lot more. It's a deeper water. You get to the Manhattan, it's a deeper water. Brooklyn, Queens, deeper waters. But Mount Vernon is like a big lake. Wow. You know what I mean? Wow. Just a big lake of talent. Okay. From basketball to entertainment to street cats, to philosophers, from people who are spiritually inclined to people who are on demon time. It's a little bit of everything in that town.
Yeah. I'm flip around and bounce around a little bit because I heard you say something, and when I met Hev, I didn't know the word to describe Hev, but I think you called him the heart of the crew.
Yeah.
Heavy D to be clear, because
Heavy D. I'm sorry. That's right. And I believe you could describe him as a don. He was like a don.
Yeah.
And that's the word I always wanted to use when I see Hev.
Right.
Like a lot of people, Pun was one of my closest friends in hip hop. But it wouldn't have been no Pun without Heavy D.
That's a doubt.
It wouldn't have been no Big without Heavy D. So for those that don't know, can you describe Heavy D?
Heavy D was, to me, a class act. Salute. Happy birthday.
Salute. Yeah, that's right. It's my birthday all week.
Yeah. We talking about a class act. We talking about somebody who was almost 300 pounds.
Right.
He knows how to dress immaculately.
Right.
Holds himself in high regard.
All right.
Knows how to conduct himself.
Right.
And everybody on the planet's mama love Heavy D.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You know what's crazy? Before Heavy D, I didn't see like obese people be proud to be obese or even like hold it like that.
Well, the Fat Boys.
Fat Boys.
Damn, you're right.
on, it was-
I thought
Fat Boys
came
heavy.
before.
No.
Fat Boys was first?
Fat Boys is first.
Pioneers.
Nobody
Okay.
moved like Heavy.
Oh, no, not at all.
Nobody was as graceful as Heavy D
He was
on their
really
feet.
dancing.
He
Right.
was really
Yeah.
like feathery feet.
Yeah.
He
He had
had,
dances and everything.
he had dances.
And he
He
could
was
keep up with
dancing
his
and he was
dancers.
keeping up with them.
Right.
And breath control. He was spitting too.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We talking about man close to 300 pounds
Yeah.
if he wasn't 300.
Right. And I just want to describe that era in hip hop because I feel like, I believe we discussed this the other day. I feel like that 88, early 90, 91 era and 1998 is like one of the greatest years of hip hop. And you
Right.
played in both. You had, I think your album dropped in 91,
Right.
and I believe you came back out in 98 with Running Them.
Right.
So is that the golden years of hip hop for you as well?
I think it was. Anytime you can get into a genre of music and be a part of it and have something to contribute to it.
Right.
Like my first song was Johnny Gill, Rub You the Right Way.
Wow.
The remix.
That was your first song?
That was my first song. That was the first official remix of hip hop being on a record, remixed on the radio. I was the first.
Wow. Yo, I
did not know that. That's ill.
I'm not gonna lie to you. You might have the #1 most requested song or hip hop song of all life. If I'm at a barbecue and they reminisce over you doesn't come on, I leave the barbecue. Like that.
It's such an important song.
It's like
Not just to hip hop. I think in
You know what?
for all
I limited
genres.
to hip hop.
But
I
for
was-
hip hop, it is the song. Yeah.
I think at a time I wanted to contribute something that was authentic. That wasn't an image that I'm trying to project. Right. But I wanted to give them an inside close feel to what the plight of a black family is like with nothing on it.
Right.
But a anthem. But a song that a lot of people thought wasn't real, but every part of the song is real. When these artists say I live my music, I definitely live all of my music.
Right.
It's nothing fake about my music. It's all paying homage to the people who are not stars, but they're stars to me because they allowed me to have a life and a career.
And that came across in the music for sure.
And you know what's crazy? That record is so familiar, right? That like young kids know it, old kids know, but a lot of people don't actually get that you're paying tribute to your man Troy.
Right.
Like this morning, we was playing it, and then I go to the director Roz, and I go, you know what this is about? And he looked at me, and I was like, you know what it stands for, right? Troy.
Right.
They reminisce over you.
Right.
And I he's younger. He's the director.
Right.
So I felt like I was like discovering, like he was like, what? He didn't know. So that's how famous the record is, that people could hear it. And like, did you know this record will, because for lack of a better term, that shit is gonna outlive you.
Yeah.
It's gonna be here even when you were not around. Did you know there was gonna be a classic record like that?
I didn't know, but I knew I was writing something special because I haven't heard it from nobody. You know when you write something special, right? And you know you didn't hear it anywhere else?
Right.
So you know you tapped into something.
Right.
You just don't know what it's going to do because you can't foresee.
Right.
But you know that you tapped into something that no other artist is doing right now.
Right.
They can come close.
Right.
Dear Mama's close.
Right.
But it ain't Dear Mama.
Damn. I never looked at it like that. And you were 18 when you made this record,
Like
right?
21.
21?
Yeah, like 21.
You motherfuckers making this crash-ass music as 21. Do you listen to Reminisce Over You? This shit lasting for 3 decades.
And
it's gonna last more. You ain't got no excuse, you little 21 trash hero rappers. You ain't got no excuse. He just said it. I said it for him. Yeah, all right, my bad.
We were listening to different music, N.O.R.E. We were listening to crates and crates of old music, man, that was educating us to force us to put out different music.
Right.
You got to understand what was out there.
Right.
Big Daddy Kane, Cool G Rap, Heavy D, Public Enemy.
Wow.
You have all these groups. What do you have to contribute to all of this? And to me, we're not really the golden era to me. I feel like the golden era was a little bit before.
Rakim, you saying the Rakim?
The 80s, when I was in high school.
No, I'm not letting you get away with that. You part of the golden era too, motherfucker.
Yeah, I feel late 80s, early 90s.
I ain't letting you get out of there.
Yeah. But what makes you a great artist is being a fan too.
Right.
It's understanding.
That's dope.
It's like you're Floyd, but you don't recognize Muhammad Ali.
Right.
You got to recognize a Muhammad Ali to be a Floyd.
Right.
To be something in this game, you have to be sparked by something.
Right.
So with all that originality, did they know they were original? Like nobody was copying nobody's slang, nobody's music.
Right.
They had the same producer and they ain't sound the same.
Right. Damn, good point.
How does that work?
Good point.
And this is the thing though, late 80s is definitely the golden era, but I think what you guys did with this record and the whole project is you allowed the golden era to extend into the 90s.
But we would
that.
know if Big Daddy Kane didn't help me with my name, and Heavy D didn't help me with C.O. Smooth name and being around and being able to talk to them. They were accessible where you couldn't catch them at. But if you was with Hev gravitated every type of artist to his house.
It seemed like he was a conduit to a lot.
He was the godfather.
Yeah.
He was the godfather of what we were doing. It's just that we were all young. We didn't recognize how it was formulating. But Hev was beyond his years in being an artist and teaching you how to dress and talk and articulate and conduct yourself because you wanted what he had.
What life would have been like had Hev kind of signed, like y'all all been signed to Hev? What would life would have been like? Because that's what I think he was like.
We would have been rich a lot quicker.
I like that.
We would have been rich a lot quicker. It would have been more catalog to pick from. Because now you have all this wide open space of creativity. And he was a creator. He was a super creator, the songwriter, a rap artist, a director. What didn't he do?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So all you want to do is be like that. If you're in that lane,
and he was in movies
something.
too. I remember seeing him in life. Yeah,
super actor. So with those type of examples, how could you go wrong? All you got to do is listen.
Right. Yeah, play the record, Has. I just wanted to let people know how contagious this record is.
It's over you, my God.
Hold on. I always wanted to know that part. When Queens was in the chapter, you're not talking about the queens. You're talking about a queen.
I'm talking about a queen.
A queen.
My queen.
All right, cool. I always claim queen.
But we in Queens. But we in Queens.
I always claim
we
queens.
We in Queens with the queen.
I knew I was wrong, but I always claim queens. But your mother's from Queens.
That's where she's from New Rochelle, but when she got married, we moved from New Rochelle to Queens.
Oh, wow.
Which is a big, gigantic step.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying?
From New Rochelle to Queens. I didn't know that part.
Yeah.
I did read that your mom's lived in Queens.
Yeah, she still does.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's what's... So how... Damn. So you got Queens in you, you got New Rochelle in you, and Mount Vernon in you.
Yeah.
So let's take it from the beginning. How did what made you start rhyming? What was your inspiration in the beginning?
My inspiration was when I was 15, 16, and crack had first came out. I mean, I didn't really know the extent of how the streets had changed.
Right.
Because, like I said, I'm a humble brother, but I've always been around good and bad people. You know what I'm saying? It's never been all good.
Right.
It's always been good and bad, a mixture of.
Real.
But the bad ones, they changed the whole perception of how I see people on the outside. You know, because I was going to school with kids who didn't get their hair combed.
Right.
Snotty nose.
Yeah, a couple
didn't
of them are
brush
still
their
here.
teeth.
Yeah.
Clothes wrinkled, but they switched up with their brother. You know what I'm saying? Just sharing just that whole plight of the black plight. The black plight.
Right.
And then when that crack came out, you seen them same snotty nosed little nappy head kids with a rag top Volvo,
Right.
drop top Benz,
Right.
big jewelry,
Right.
gold teeth now.
Right.
So it changed the perception of me of how I saw the street. And they always used to say, yo, you need to come with us.
Right.
You need to come with us. But I always felt that my destiny was different. I wanted what you had. I just didn't want to get it how you got it. You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
It looked fun, but I know it ain't fun.
And another
One day, I had a bunch of cracks in my pocket, maybe 15, 16. I'm in Jamaica Park. And I'm talking to Black Rock and Ron.
Okay,
That's
wow.
another rap group in that hood,
of course.
right?
Of course.
So I'm talking to them, and Run drives by in that smoke, gray tint BMW. And I knew,
Right.
that's me.
Right.
Let me get my ass back to Mount
That's the
Vernon
path.
and make it happen.
Right.
Because that's me.
Right.
And when I saw that, that influenced me. That let me know that hip hop is a major influence on kids, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's a major, major influence on kids and how they see themselves and how you don't know, just you driving by can spark a person to be something in life.
Can inspire something.
You know what I'm saying? So that was incredible for me to see that.
Now I want to talk about. I'm sure this group inspired you. And in 1998, I believe 97, 98, you got a chance to do something back for them, which is Run DMC.
Right.
But Run DMC themselves claim that y'all saved their career. Do you understand how much of a compliment that is? Like, Run DMC said, if it wasn't for y'all to do that record with them, that they record label was going to drop them, and like y'all literally saved them.
Talking about Down with the King.
Of course, we're talking about Down with the King. Did you know that?
I heard them keep saying it, but when you're doing it, you're not paying no attention to that.
So at the time, you're just doing this because
I'm just doing it because I'm in love with them.
I mean, come on, Run DMC call.
To me, N.O.R.E, I felt when I make a record with them, I'm official.
you're official.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
so you're not even
I don't gotta
looking
do
at it like
nothing else.
you're helping save your heroes.
Right.
Like,
I don't
okay.
care about help.
Wow.
Just let's make a good record.
right. Yo, that's crazy.
And what surprised me that it sold more than Sucker MCs. I couldn't believe it.
Wow.
It sold more than that. How is that possible?
Cause you was the shit, sir.
Yeah.
Nah, I felt like that was so crazy. So, I just want you to know, CL, our show is about giving people their flowers.
Yeah.
Is Lee ready? Oh, Lee's out there?
I'll get it to him.
Okay, all right, cool. Our show about getting, and we wanted to give you your flowers, my dude. Since
Bless
the very beginning of us starting this show, you know what I'm saying? And we wanted face-to-face, man-to-man. Snoop Dogg said it's better than a Grammy because it comes from the people. You know what I'm saying? We want to give you your flowers, my brother, because
Everything, baby.
it's not just us. I said this on your intro, but I want to reiterate that. I want to say it. Before you dropped, it changed the whole rap game. Your flow was on point. It made people for lack of a better term, it made people want to be smarter. Because like your shit is just like I can sincerely say this as one of my friends. I know that if it wasn't for you, it probably wouldn't be a Nas. You know what I'm saying? Like with that smart bars, you know what I'm saying? Like, and was that something that you was trying to do? Like you know, educate people through the music?
Or was it indicative to the era?
Yeah, I think it was a little of both.
Okay, yeah.
Because what I was trying to do was certainly be different,
right,
but be articulate at what I'm doing. I want you to understand.
Right.
My parents was, for a better term, they didn't understand the music, how simple it was. I think because they weren't interested in the music. But as they understood, and they still didn't understand it, but they understood what I was trying to present to them, then they would put a whole different look on how this young hip hop thing is. It's not just a street thing.
Right.
It's a culture thing. And that's what I wanted to contribute, something to the culture, not to the street, but to the culture.
Right.
I wanted to be here.
Right. I change the subject a little bit. I love to see, you know, artists who stood the test of time.
Yeah.
And can still go out there because
Definitely.
You know it's a crazy fucked up shit about our culture, and I'm gonna say it. There's no such thing as called washed up in rock and roll. There's no such thing called washed up in jazz. Like Mick Jagger can fucking tour to the rest of his life.
At 80.
You know what I'm saying? What you said?
At 80 years.
At 80 years old, he's sniffing coke and biting the back. You know what I'm saying? Like, just, so I love when I see, I think Buster said it on stage again. Sorry to keep mentioning you, Buster, but Buster said, you know, I love when our OGs play the part. Because a lot of times we are telling these young children this, and that, but we're not doing it.
Right.
So I love the fact that, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, we're still out here and contributing to the hip hop like how we doing. But what is your favorite part? Is it making the record or is it performing the record?
Performing it.
Performing it.
Yeah.
For some reason I knew you were gonna say that. But why? Break it down.
Well, because as you perform more and more, you grow, you get better. You know what I'm saying?
That's correct.
It's a one-shot deal in the studio. If you're gonna get it right.
DJs? Is it like that with DJs too? Okay.
To a degree,
Because I always wanted to, but we continue. So yes.
Yeah, like you got one shot to get it right.
Yeah.
And then when you get it right, you got to get it right every night.
yes.
Right? So every night, you preparing yourself to get it right. It's like when you perform, it's like a boxer. I take it seriously. I don't know what other artists do, but I take my performances seriously, like a fight. I don't want my head rubbed, my feet rubbed. I know it's war. I know it's
Get
war.
your mind right.
Right. So I step into this zone of performance, and then when I get off, it's over. I'm back to me. I'm back to my regular self.
Are we ready for Quick Time Slime? Oh, come on. Jeez Louise, Papa Cheese.
For real.
Yeah,
I mean, the one thing about being on stage, though, it's an exchange of energy with the audience. The same for an artist, for a DJ. And that's something not everybody could do that.
I want to give them my energy. A lot of times, most times, I don't get their energy.
Really?
I don't, because I don't see them. They're just things. They're not human.
Are you looking past them?
I don't even see them. They're just things. You have to really do something for me to stop what I'm doing and look at you. You know what I'm saying? You got to really, you got to really do something for me to just check out of what I'm doing and look at what this shit is doing.
Right.
You know? So I just see blur. I don't see people. I just see me giving you what I'm giving you. And whatever you're doing, that's what you're doing.
Right.
Let me ask you one more. This is me. This is my personal question. Do you enjoy being in a group more or being a solo artist more?
I like a little bit of both. You know, because I struggle with it, because my heyday was the group, right? But now I don't have to check in with nobody.
Right.
I don't have to worry about how the other person feel no more, because it's all about me and how I feel. So if I don't want to stay, I don't have to stay. I can move and come and go and move how I want and talk how I want. And display the things that I want to do. When you with another boss, it's like a marriage. You know what I'm saying? You got to worry about what they do before you do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? And it'll always be in question if you don't ask them. So I like a little bit of both, because I like the successes with the group, but then I like me because I write my own ticket. I can go home when I want to.
It's like, because I heard you say, he's like, that's why I knew he was gonna be on time today. I knew he was gonna be on time. I was like, I knew it. I'm just watching mad interviews on you, and I said, this motherfucker's not playing no games. You do look at life like a boxer.
I do. I do. I really do.
I ain't gonna lie. I was watching certain interviews of you, and I was like, because it's not a lot. It's not a lot. I was like, damn. And a couple of them, I was like, he's super serious. I was like, yo, damn. And then I was like, you said, yo, I don't play with no one's time. I was like, fuck. And I was 3 minutes late. Myself. And by the way, I take pride on being early, but there was a person that was wrapping up, and he just couldn't stop. So I couldn't stop him. But that's the difference between me too. See, me, I can relate to you because I'm a solo. Obviously, I did a solo thing and I did a group. And one thing that I started to notice when I was with Capone, like I couldn't change him to be like me. I couldn't change him to be on time. And the more that I tried to make him like me, the more that he couldn't be at all. So, and I'm saying that in a good way, because what I had to do was kind of like let him be him. Did you ever feel like that in being in a part of the group?
Hell yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Hell yeah.
By the way, I know the answer, but I'm asking this so the world can hear this.
Hell yeah, because you're looking at a top 5 producer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you're looking at somebody who wants to
might come late. And you on time. I knew
he's going to be late because he's going to be over here doing what he loves.
Right.
And my love is on time.
Yo, that's funny as hell. And you know what's crazy? People who's not in the group body can't relate to what you just said.
No.
What you just said is so complicated. It's so simplistic.
It is. It's complicated.
It's mad complicated because, like, you literally, when you're in a group, even though it's 2 men, it could be 8 different personalities.
It's the Isley brothers out this motherfucker.
It's just 2 of y'all, but trust me, I know, I've been through it. We got Quick Time and Slime ready?
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Before we go into that, because we started to talk about how you got inspired to be an MC, but let's track back, actually getting to the beginning of the groups. Like, how do you guys connect?
We connected in high school. It was all about these 2 young kids loving this old ass music. Like old ass music mean
like the samples?
Like none of our peers are listening to this. They're not. They're looking at us like we are crazy. Like, what's wrong with you? Are you stuck in a time warp? Are you chasing something?
Right.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
We're chasing something.
Are these your parents' records that you're discovering these, or this is just on your own?
This is our parents' records. Their parents' records.
Right.
We're doing things that teenagers are not doing. They're not doing it. Right. That's like somebody saying, okay, we're not going to the Carvel because I got to watch my waistline in the 90s.
Right.
It's unheard of.
But for those that don't know, Carvel's an ice cream shop. Okay, continue.
It don't matter what you're eating. It's a matter of how you are disciplined in what you're doing. And we were disciplined in what we were doing. Right. And nobody was with it. Nobody could understand that concept of making music. Listen to these old records. They could listen to the finished product,
right,
but not the old product. And I think that's what we had in common, that we loved this old music and we wanted to create something with it. And that's what we were doing. We started with pause buttoning and pausing in the music and looping it.
Yeah.
And we started from that. Yeah, we started from that.
Yeah.
And it became a bonding. It was 3 of us. It was like 3 of us before. Then it came 2 because the other one went to jail and he didn't see the vision. So you got to see the vision. It's a vision. You got to see it. Right. It's not just about putting yourself there and sign me and I got Hev with me. No, it's a vision. I actually wanted to be better than Hev. I wanted his spot.
Mm-hmm. That's dope.
As you should.
You know what I'm saying? I wanted his spot because I saw it was so comfortable. It was so natural. And I was a student of the game. In order for you to be a master, you got to be a student.
Very true. Very true. Very true. All right, we ready for quick time with slime?
Quick time with
slime. Can you explain to him the rules?
All right. This is our drinking game. We're going to give you
Let me smoke if I want.
Yeah, please.
We're going to give you 2 choices. Now, this is not a negative thing. We just want to bring up people's names, any stories you got, but you pick one. If you pick one, nobody drinks.
Yeah.
If you say both or neither, which would be the PC answer, like you just don't want to answer it, we're all drinking.
Sounds very, very
not good. But you ain't taking the PC route, I can tell.
But give us any stories. It's really about talking about the people and the places that we're bringing up.
You know, I'll bring it up later. Okay, Heavy D or DMX?
Heavy D because he taught me everything and I wanted to be him. DMX, that was my brother. That was my OG's. That was his baby boy. So I have a fond, sentimental value for him personally.
That's right. Yonkers in Mount Vernon.
Yeah, but we go deeper. We go into the dogs. Like my dog and his dog were brothers, and
like the actual and the dogs.
They don't know that. They don't know. They don't know about that because there's certain things that he has that I don't bring out, and there's certain things that I have that he doesn't bring out. But we have things in common. We talk about dogs. We had the same dog. We had the same. You know what I mean? We this is how it is.
Are you dead serious? The dogs are related.
The dogs were related.
Right. That's crazy. That's some deep shit, yo. That's hard.
That's a wild connection.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I was not ready for that answer. Okay. Tupac or Biggie? And you got stories of both of them, right?
I like Tupac because he get all the bitches.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting that. And you didn't y'all go on the road with Tupac?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tupac used to be the weed man. Tupac that's the weed guy.
Wow.
Me and Super Cat, that's where we got our weed from.
Like, you was buying it off of him or he was giving it to you?
No, he was giving it to me.
He was giving it? Okay.
Yeah, he was giving it to me. I would have bought it. I would have bought it. Don't get it twisted. But he gave it to me.
Did you say Super Cat? You and Super Cat?
Me and Super Cat.
Shout out Super Cat.
Was sweating this dude for some weed all the time.
Yo, by the way, I want to see this picture so bad. CL and Super Cat getting weed from Tupac. Yeah. That's a documentary in itself. So, I swear to God. Yo, so this is on tour.
This is just hanging with Hev. When you hang with Hev, you're going to see the whole world.
That's right.
You're going to see everybody because he's a gravitator.
Yes.
He gravitates energy towards him. Yes. Some humans, they have that talent where people come to him. They man and woman, old, young, baby. I don't know what he had, but I wanted it.
Yeah.
I was trying to rub off on him any chance I got.
Did you get to meet I know you got meet Digital Underground Tupac.
Definitely.
Did you ever got to meet Death Row Tupac? Because wasn't a rumor y'all was gonna sign to Death Row at one point?
I mean, there was a lot of rumors, but that's what it was, the rumor.
It was just rumor.
Yeah, yeah. I just love L.A. I didn't care about no
And you was smoking weed.
Yeah, I was just cared about, do I have my weed in L.A.?
Right.
Okay, all right.
But did you meet Tupac, Death Row Tupac?
I met the Death Row Tupac.
Wow.
But at that time, everybody was scared of him.
Wow.
So I remember taking a cab ride with Tracy Waples one time.
That's Tracy Waples from Hot 97?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So,
oh, that's Tracy Clarity from Hot 97.
No, Tracy Waples.
Tracy Waples from Bad Boy
there you
and
go.
Interscope.
There you go. So I jump out the cab. I see Pop. This is when all the drama is supposed to be.
To hit him up.
Right.
Okay.
All the drama. And I see him out in front of the hotel. And he got a crowd around him. He's smoking weed. So I said, I'm fiending. I just got out the gun. So I said, yo, I'm going over there. So Tracy said, don't go over there. I was like, I'm going over there. So I went over there. Yeah, so I went over there and he's talking. I just take the weed out of his hand. All right, here you go. And then go about my business.
Whoa!
Yeah. He was that type of guy.
All right.
He was that type of guy.
Jesus. I never met Tupac.
He was that type of guy.
I met Biggie, not Tupac.
Biggie was just too smooth.
Yeah.
He was just a smooth guy. Yeah. He was just he was actually more humble than I was. You know what I mean? He was you could just tell he was a special type of guy. And the type of stuff that Jay Black used to tell me, I used to be like, yo, Jay Black, because you know Jay Black's from Mount Vernon.
Oh,
Belly
that's right.
Belly Jay Black.
That's right, Belly.
So we all grew up together. Yeah, we all grew up together. So, you know, he always used to tell me about Biggie. And I used to be like, but damn, he don't act like that.
Right.
He's like, yo, you don't know Biggie like I do.
Right.
I was like, wow.
Right.
That's a bad man.
Was you in LA when that happened to him?
Yes, I was.
I believe.
Yes, I was. Yeah, I was.
And you saw him out there that day.
I saw him out there.
Okay.
And you know, you kind of knew what was going to happen when he got up there on the podium. And I was like, damn. Yeah, when he got up there, I think it was
to the party?
No, it was the awards. And he said, what's up, LA?
It was the Golden Globes, or what was it? No,
I think it was BET or something like that. It was
so you said the vibe was already set from that point.
From that point, when he said, what up, LA? I was like, I'm leaving.
Why? Put me on.
I'm leaving because
you felt the energy.
I just felt like he shouldn't have said nothing.
Oh,
he shouldn't even acknowledge them.
Right.
Be in and out like Nas did. Be in and out like CL did. Just be in and out.
Right.
Yo, what up? You good? All right, I'm out. And the next plane smoking. I think he stayed too long.
You know, damn. You know.
And don't get it twisted. I don't know why they don't think New Yorkers love LA. We love that shit.
Yeah. You know, see, I'm gonna say something, right? I remember us going to the Source Awards. And this is the Source Awards. I don't know if you remember that everybody got robbed in California. Everybody got robbed. I didn't get robbed.
I never did.
But yeah, I didn't get robbed. Yeah.
And I wore all my shit.
You said we both do that out there?
I wore all my shit.
But the fucked up part about it was I dropped that album that week. Similar to how Big did. And they forced me to stay because I went #1 damn near everywhere, but what place?
LA.
I did not go. I don't even think I cracked the top 20.
Wow.
So they were like, you need to stay there and you need to put in work. So the record label did actually make me stay there. Now, has something happened to me? Is that the record label fault or is that my fault because I could have said, fuck them.
Yeah.
I don't have to be #1 here. I'm gonna get out of here. But I didn't, and I stood and I listened to them. But that was like the same type of thing that Biggie, I think, went through. It was like he was #1 in LA. It's the exact opposite.
#1, so
he was
had
#1.
to be there.
So he had to be there.
But he didn't have to be there that long.
Damn. Okay.
He could have hit and run.
Okay.
And he's done it before. He's a professional.
Right.
So he's done it before. Hi, how you doing? See you later.
And you saying from the time you seen him.
When I seen that, me and my girlfriend left.
Wow.
When I saw that, I said, something gonna happen, man. We're gonna mess up our time here. I think we need to cut this short and go back to New York. Because I'm so used to having a good time in LA.
Like Pac had already died, right?
Yeah, I'm with the criminals.
Right.
So how am I gonna get robbed?
Right.
I'm with the robbers. How am I gonna get robbed?
Right.
And remember, people were telling them supposedly before he even went out there. I think Jay Prince said that he gave him a heads up. He said it on Drink Champ. A couple people gave him a heads up. Not
Howie T made me leave.
Wow.
Howie
T, good look.
Chubb Rock's DJ made me leave.
Wow.
Like, yo, it's too much.
Rest in peace.
It's too. In LA, you could feel when something's gonna happen.
Damn, you can't
see in New York. I'm from there. I don't feel nothing.
Yo,
let it happen.
So right.
You know what I mean?
So
but in LA, you could just tell something gonna happen. Like I know the difference between partying, having a good time, and then not having a good time and something's gonna happen.
All right. And to this day, it's like LA. It's like a ghost of rappers now. Like so many things happen to rappers, and it's like it doesn't even get solved.
I just think they be in how could you're out of pocket.
Yeah.
There's such thing as you're out of pocket.
Yeah.
But it's not just LA, because Vegas, Pac happened in Vegas, and there's
Yeah, but that was
things
LA business though.
That's LA business.
It was LA business.
but-
Islam, let's go.
Yeah. Nas or Jay?
I
You
would have
could
to
drink.
say I don't think I need to drink. I just think that it depends on what type of
Mood you
energy and mood you on.
It sounds like a drink to me, man.
You know?
Just take a drink.
Where my white Hennessy? Where my white Hennessy?
No,
Right
you
there.
take a
Oh,
shot.
she got you.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Cheers.
The OG and you ain't supposed to pick that one. Now,
Nah,
this
ain't.
one you definitely gonna drink for, in my opinion.
Okay.
Run DMC or the Locks? That's your loyalty, man.
Yeah, I ain't doing that.
You gotta take a shot. Yo,
Cheers.
I know you now. Now I know you.
I need both.
Yes. Joe Button or Gilly the Kid? I like the next one. You guys are funny.
I like Gilly because Gilly's gonna make me laugh.
Yeah.
And Joe Budden, that's my man. But I'm gonna buy him something different to put on his feet.
I wasn't ready. I wasn't
I'm buying him
ready.
something
Okay.
different because he got a lot of money, so you need to
So you saying Gilly?
you need to switch it up.
Yeah, cause
I like Gilly because Gilly gonna make me laugh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna smoke my shit.
Right.
What's the name? Joe Budden might find out. Hey man, I don't like you today.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Gilly gonna like you just cause.
Right.
Just cause.
Okay. I respect
It's $1
that.
million worth of game.
That's right. Big them both up.
Shout out Wallow.
Pete Rock or Primo?
I like
They
both.
wrote these questions, by the way, not me.
I
These
like
guys.
I like both. I like both because they're both the same shit. But Pete Rock gave me everything, so I'm gonna go with PR.
I like that.
Kid Capri or Funk Flex?
I love Kid Capri, but Funk Flex is my brother.
Wow.
So I'm gonna have to go with my brother.
All right.
We like them muscle cars. That's what we fuck with.
Oh
heavy.
yeah, that's right. That's
The
right.
muscle cars.
Okay.
You see that green joint he gave me? Serious. That Torino? Ford Torino 500. I just put everything new on that joint.
I forgot you into the cars. I forgot.
I'm into the muscle cars.
Yeah, I forgot.
No.
I totally forgot
Duke,
that.
the Duke boys. Bo and Luke Duke. That's me right there.
Okay, Brand Nubian or Trico Quest?
Brand Nubian.
Okay, that's right.
I love Tribe because my brother's Fife Diddy.
Right.
But yeah.
Gotta go Brand
Fife
Nubian.
Dog, baby.
Okay, podcast or radio?
I would go podcast now because that's where it's at.
Yeah.
And I like to be fashion forward.
I respect it. Wu-Tang or NWA?
Wu-Tang, because I'm a New Yorker.
I respect that. Only built for Cuban links or reasonable doubt?
Only built for Cuban links because that's the workout shit.
Yeah. Let's connect. Politic. Ditto.
There you go.
Juice or New Jack City?
New Jack City.
Okay.
New Jack. Come on now.
Gangstar or Eric B. and Rakim?
Wow. Where the Hennessy White at though?
Yeah, right,
Right
there.
there. You got another one right
got
there.
another shot here. I got you. I love that. I love that. I love it.
Rest in peace, Guru.
So, yeah.
Guru.
You know what I thought about? I recently was asked this. There was like, yo, who's one of your favorite rappers to drink with? I always forgot to mention Guru. He was
he was a drinker. I had
Yo,
him
he was
at-
a
at
super
CHP
drinker,
headquarters.
yo. Word. He was a
Came
super.
to drink with us one time.
The Symphony or Don't Curse?
Don't curse because I was on it.
That's right, goddammit. I would pick that too.
That's a classic, man.
Illmatic or Ready to Die? We can take a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. You take it way too long. You know, you got to be.
I was trying to pull it out. I was trying to yank it out, though.
Analog or digital?
Digital. This I'm very curious to see where you're going to go with. Your MTV Raps or Video Music Box?
Damn, N.O.R.E. I'm gonna go with Video Music Box.
Okay.
Cause Ralph is my guy.
Yeah, I love Ralph.
And that was a little bit selective. You had to be a little bit on a certain plane to be on MTV Raps.
You had to almost be top 40,
right,
like commercial.
With Ralph, he serviced everybody.
Yeah. Damn,
Little
that's a great
or
point.
big, from the beginning, he serviced me when I was big the same way I was small.
Wow.
So
He truly covered the culture.
he covered it, and he gave me. He's the reason why I was in their faces.
Right.
He kept it playing.
Did you see the Video Music Box documentary?
Yes, I did.
Yo, that shit is hard.
That shit is hard.
That shit is hard.
That shit
get
made
him
me
over
want to
here.
document it.
Yeah. Oh, you said you're doing your own?
I would love to do that.
Oh, I would
love to do that.
I would love that.
Hell yeah.
Ice Cube or Scarface?
I would do Scarface.
Okay. EFN doesn't like that.
I love Ice Cube.
Man, I love both of them.
I love Ice Cube. I mean, if you want me to drink the Ice Cube,
He's just clowning. Hey, prayers out to Scarface. I hope he gets better.
Oh yes, man.
Yeah.
I
love Scarface, man. I mean,
when they say he was sick again, I thought they sick. I thought they meant from before. So he's apparently sick again.
He's sick
he's
again.
in the hospital. And then obviously, rest in peace to Fat Man Scoop.
Oh man, Fat Man Scoop.
Our first promo, Capone Noriega, our first promo was for Fat Man Scoop. It was the first time anybody ever heard of Capone Noriega because we went.
And he was at Tommy Boy.
I believe that's why.
Yeah. Yeah.
I believe. I'm not sure. Okay. Man, that was deep. Thank you, man. House of Pain or Cypress Hills?
Cypress Hill.
Okay.
I love House of Pain, but Cypress Hill, man, I smoke with them. They smoke.
Yeah.
Them and Redman session is the session to be at. That's the session. Hell yeah.
And Redman don't smoke no more.
No, that's not. Is that true? That's
I was
not
on the
true.
plane with him.
He don't smoke?
Yeah, unless he was fucking with me.
He fucking with you.
I think if there's the one thing he prays.
I think he's bungee jumping now.
No, that doesn't mean he doesn't smoke.
Yeah, I think
and
that's
he's not
what-
bungee jumping, he's skydiving.
You know what
There's a big difference.
You know I'm dyslexic. Come on, man.
That's surprising.
Yeah, I think he doesn't. I swear to God, I think he doesn't. Let's look it up. I think that's why he's doing shit
Now,
like that.
we're gonna have to.
There's
hit him
meth
up.
smoke.
Meth smokes.
Okay.
Oh yeah. UGK or Outkast?
Okay.
Yo, I love Outkast. I would have picked Outkast. But that UGK, that Pimp C, man, I don't know, man. I just feel like sometimes I'm Pimp C.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I just feel like walking around my house and doing certain things.
Right.
I take his cadence, his voice, the way he would deliver it. I'm Pimp C, man.
Yeah, and
Ew.
he said,
Pimp C.
I would have never thought you would have said that like that.
No, I
If I
did.
felt like 3,000, I'd have told you. If I felt like Big Boy, I'd have told you. I love them. They're actually as good as my group. I put them up there with my group.
Outkast is one of the best.
But that Pimp C, man, is
he actually said,
some of our
he was one of a
stuff
kind.
left too soon, and then give you a chance to get to the finale of who they are, the point of why they're here. He didn't get a chance to get to that part.
Yeah, his impact would have been even crazy.
It would have been serious.
Yeah.
what do you think about, he said that Atlanta's not the South. I still don't understand that.
That's what I'm saying.
That's how ill he is? Okay.
His name would be Pimp if he didn't talk like that. Come on,
He
baby.
said whatever he felt.
Yeah, and
Whatever
it
he
wasn't
felt.
tough. It was just
No.
to the point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't tough. It was tough, but it wasn't tough. It
Right.
was just a point.
He was actually a good person, too.
You know what I mean? Yeah, deep.
Yeah, rest in peace, Pimp.
Rest in peace, Pimp C. Common or Mos Def?
I like Common,
Okay.
but Mos Def,
Yo, his answers are not answers. It's like, I felt like he answered it. They go, but.
but listen, you know where I got that from? I got that from Terrence Crawford.
I like it
Terrence Crawford don't answer nothing. Right? I learned that. I see, yo, this is a skill. This is a skill.
I'm like, oh, he answered. Oh, he didn't answer.
Yeah, you don't really have to answer. You just got to be politically correct. Yeah, I ain't trying to hurt Phil.
No, but finish what you were saying. Sorry.
Okay.
I don't know what I was saying.
Say Most Def. You went
Most Def.
Oh yeah,
good guy.
yeah.
I just like the way he moves. You know what it is? Not to get off base, but I'm gonna take a ride.
Okay,
you see these new rappers? I don't know any of their music. They could have good music,
right.
but I'm more interested in their life than their music.
Right.
Like what kind of cases you got, what kind of broad you got, how you spend your money. I'm more interested in your life than your music. And the way things are now, it's displayed like that. Now, fast forward back to the brother being trapped in another country and not being able to come back. And I don't know how true it is, but that shit scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, man, how you gonna get back to your kids? How you gonna get back to your life? And he masterminded his way through that.
They say he live in Spain now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he lived on another planet. He can get away from anybody. He got a passport for every planet.
Yeah,
Right?
he's right.
For real.
I was scared to death. I thought he was deported.
I didn't think he was gonna come back. I said, damn, man, that's hostage situation, man.
Right.
But he did. He did it, man.
Yeah, so pick him up. Red Man or Method Man?
That's the same shit.
So we taking a shot?
Yeah, that's the same shit.
shot.
You can't even, you know.
Salud.
Come on, baby.
Salud.
Get my shot
Happy
to you.
birthday, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Hurry up. Happy birthday.
Let's go.
There you go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Cheers.
What's that, the sake?
Mama Juana.
See, that's what happens when you're moving up in the world. You start drinking different shit.
He's gonna tell you. He's
no.
gonna tell you it's moving down in the world.
No, this is down. This is down. They make that in a...
No, don't listen to it. Don't listen to it. Don't listen to it.
They make that in the alley, in the
They make
garage.
that in a
It's a home brew.
tub.
It's a home brew.
They make that in a tub with a person's
But it's not
feet.
in a tub.
With a person's feet and Kindle. You don't want none of that.
Oh,
You stomping great.
Yeah, literally.
Literally.
Okay.
Literally.
Next one.
The Far Side or Daz Effects?
I like that DOS, man.
Yeah, me
'Cause
too.
I toured with them. You know what I mean? I toured with them. Them little motherfuckers with them dreads, man. Come on, man.
They don't got dreads no more though. They got Caesars. I seen them.
See, it's like going to somebody's funeral but you don't want to go because you want to remember them like
The way they were, right.
That's my motivation. Them dreads.
You know what's
Riggedy
funny?
row.
Coming out the sewer.
Riggedy row.
Nah, that was it.
That was the era. We always wanted to be Daz Effects. Come on,
man.
all of us did it. All of us.
And that was harder than motherfucker.
Yeah, no, and they still tear down.
He was looking
shows
on the
right
sidelines like, what the
Yeah.
What?
Yup.
We got a problem.
Okay, the last one for Quick Time and Slide. Do you get back into the interview? Loyalty or respect?
I like respect because respect comes with loyalty.
Damn. That's for real. I ain't gonna lie. We don't have to take a shot, but that was so great.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I'm taking a
Cheers,
shot. That was so great.
That's that Queen shit. That's that Jamaican Queen shit. Left, right, city shit.
Now, this question. I probably know you probably know what's going to come out. Can you and Pete Rock straighten it out?
Okay.
I think we could
Okay.
if you keep it business.
Because I heard you say that.
I mean, he
right?
said the same thing.
Who?
Pete Rock.
Just keep it business.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't have to have any feeling anymore. You just have to have that feeling of wanting to win.
Hey, you on Night Plus? Yo, man. Hey, you over there cheating. Yo, over there cheating. Yo, thank you, CL. You brought him up.
I saw you going like this. I saw you going like this.
You talked about me last week. Okay. No, because you know why? You know why, CL? And you know why, CL? Because me as part of being in a group, right? A lot of people don't know what it comes with, right? So you took care of our whole childhood, you guys together, right?
Right.
So we don't I mean, this is me as a fan. This is not me as a businessman.
Right.
As a fan, I feel like both of y'all can put it to the side for the sake of the fans. But I don't know really what it was. Was it a business thing? What was like what was it they say, the camel on the straw? The straw
on the camel's back.
Yeah, what was
discrepancy?
that? Because from outside looking in, I see y'all. I'm looking at the videos. I'm sorry if it be long-winded, but I'm looking at the videos and I'm like, I can't see where it went wrong.
And it was such a good matchup. You guys sounded so perfect together.
Now, I'm naive now because I don't know the ins and outs of this. All I know is how great y'all are together.
But don't we look at every group like that?
Mm-hmm.
Like, why would it be a problem? Mm-hmm. Like, why would it be a problem? That's Capone and that's Noriega.
Right. Yep.
What's the problem?
Yep.
Right.
If it works, it works.
Right.
It's a problem when it don't work.
Right. Right.
But if it works, shouldn't it be easier if it worked?
Okay.
That's how I look at it. But I also look at it as we were very young men and we came into this game nutted together. Right? So when we came up together, maybe other business pulled him in other directions and pulled me in other directions.
Fair to say.
You know what I'm saying? So at that time, what one point I could pick out of it instead of being picky, one point I could pick at it as he can be paid to stay home. I can't. I got to go on the road and get my money.
As a producer.
But you're going to pay him to stay home. Now, how do I get my money? That's the question. That's the $1 million question. How does CL get his money if you keeping him home? And then on a bonus clip, if you got my producer producing other artists while my shit is working, then I'm competing against me. And my man is helping. Let's soak that in.
That's crazy.
Let's soak it in. Because at the end of the day, it's not personal, bro. It's business.
Right.
I want him to have what he has. This is his moment. Now, what about my moment? I'm going to have to go find my moment. I'm going to have to go find it. So it's a different chemistry now set than what it was playing with it the whole time. Now it's a different chemistry set. Now I gotta come with something else. Why I gotta come with something else when I came with the original shit? I wrote all my shit. Where's my pay? I ain't go get my shit from James Brown and Arthur Prysaw and all these other guys, Ohio Plays. I'm talking about the records.
Okay, yes.
I paid for sampling. How do I get my money back?
Wow.
It's a business. I love you.
Wow.
But it's a business.
Right.
They love you.
Right.
But you my business. So I love you different. It's my business.
That's real.
How I'ma feed my mans in them. Now they 6'3" and 6'2".
Right.
So it don't matter no more. I'm free.
Right.
But at 22, 24, these were my questions.
Right.
So that's what it was back then. It looked beautiful on the outside.
I'm just telling you, as a
It looked
fan,
so sweet on the outside.
It did.
It was a sweetheart. It was a cream puff.
Right.
And on the inside, it wasn't no butterfly. It was bats.
Jesus.
It was creatures.
Fucking took it.
I wasn't ready.
Jeepers Creepers.
Because I'm not gonna lie to you, as a hip hop fan, to hear like I'm gonna be. This is 1,000,000% telling the truth. I was on the internet searching, and it said Pete Rock goes at CL Smooth, and it says
There
CL
you go.
Smooth. This is Pete Rock,
There
and
you
I
go.
would not click on it. I did not want to see it. That's how much I meant.
It took a long time for me to even respond because I don't like
so much
drama.
unfair to y'all. I didn't want to click on it.
I don't like drama. But see, I know how he is. Now, I don't know how he is now. I'm gonna be respectful.
Right.
I don't know how he is now.
Right.
But
Y'all ain't
back
been together
then,
since 8 years,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, 8 years, something like that.
Okay.
But before that, you could be around a person and don't know that nigga.
Right.
Right.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? If you're not evolving, then you're not living. You're not gaining. You're not learning nothing.
Right.
Because you staying the same.
Right.
All my friends that stayed the same ain't with me.
Yeah. You're right about that.
You know? Oh, you changed, CL? Sure enough.
Yeah.
You into guns and broads. I'm into flowers and curtains.
Yeah, I heard you be guarded in.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't want to talk to you. Yeah, we don't want to talk. And if ain't nothing growing around you, if
Like how
ain't
you make
nothing,
that make
I
sense.
said flowers.
Yes.
If ain't nothing growing around you, watch his ass. Cause you ain't watering nothing.
Right.
You ain't cultivating nothing.
Right.
Nothing's growing around you.
Right.
Yeah, that's a problem.
So let me ask you, because other than me seeing those two skits online, I don't feel like y'all went too far at each other.
That was a long time ago. No,
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, I don't even feel that way no more because I got it out.
Right. Okay.
See, I let it build up and build up and build up and build up, and then I released it.
Right.
So I don't feel that way about him no more. I don't feel that way about anybody.
Right.
I want people to respect me like I respect them.
Heard you say a man can't make you angry.
A man is going to make you angry.
Right.
But how long is he going to make you angry for?
I get that.
How long you going to hold that 400-pound gorilla on your back till you release? And then are you going to regret it? Or are you going to stand on it? I like to stand on what I believe in, like my music. You don't have to fake it, so why fake it now? Because you angry or you happy. If I'm happy, I'm going to show you my happiness. If I'm angry, I'm going to show you I'm angry. But what is the solution, though? I'm a solution-based nigga. I don't deal on emotion. I deal on solution. Do you have an answer for it? If you don't have an answer for it, then ridiculing me is not going to make me do the right thing. It's going to make me question your ability to lead me to the bag.
What do you think Hev would say, knowing what? I know this is what's that, you know.
Hev is a philosopher. Hev was something that Hev said, God damn, nigga, you never got your payday.
To you.
Yes.
Seemed like he would have been he's a fixer.
But he gave me, he did fix me with
That's what I'm
that
saying.
line.
Yeah, he would fix it, yeah.
Sometimes, in order for you to get money, somebody got to tell you something. He told me something. God damn, you never got your payday. So what was you supposed to do? Sit there and wallow? No. You're supposed to take whatever money you got and go make it your payday. Put it into something else. Go buy something. Flip it. Go get some land and sit on it. Nobody got to know what you doing as long as you ain't out here searching for the answers.
Can I ask you, talking about you never got your payday and going back to what you said about the samples, it has to do with the samples and the sample clearance?
That's all a part of what I'm saying is it has nothing to do with my payday. It has to do with business.
Okay.
If I'm paying for samples and I'm sitting home still, why am I paying for samples?
So it does have to do with paying for samples? No?
I'm going to say it again. If I'm paying for samples, like we are partners in this.
Oh, I get it now.
We're partners.
I get it now.
In this. We got a bill here. Right? I don't come with that bill. If I came with that bill, it would say Hennessy White, OG Kush, my car, my new car, because I got to go to the studio with a new car.
That's right, goddammit.
Yeah, how am I going to feel this if I don't have a new car? You got to buy two of them.
I got to respect that. Go ahead. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Come on. So we got a budget.
Right.
Work like you got a budget. So now nothing else matters but this project. Nothing else. So I know when I pay this, I'm going to go on the road and get my money back. That's like when a nigga go re-up. He going out on the block to get his money back. I'm not paying for nothing and I can't get my money back.
All right.
Come on. How am I going to be a good partner to you? How am I going to be a good businessman for you if I don't get my money back? So no, we never got our payday because we never worked it out.
So when Hab said that to you, he meant you and
Before he died, he said, yo, I'm just so hurt that y'all niggas never worked it out to get y'all payday.
Okay.
Right. Now
You know, y'all niggas never worked it out to say, hey, fuck all that.
Right.
Let's get work.
Let's go.
Right.
You know, work. I'm not asking for you to be my brother no more. I'm not asking you to be my friend. I'm asking you to work.
Right.
Just work. Just work. And I'm not asking you to necessarily do it for me because now I understand. I understand that the fans gave us a lot. We owe them. They bought a couple of houses, a couple of cars for us. They gave us a few budgets. Like,
This is so dope to
why
hear him
can't you
say,
just
like-
give them something back? Like,
Right.
just here.
Well, this is
Here,
dope.
Hold that.
Yeah, just give them something back. I'm not asking you to say, yo, now we gonna have tea together every Tuesday. Nah, I
heard you a
love you.
big tea drinker.
Let me love you from afar now.
Yeah.
I love in the space you at with Common. I love it.
Right.
Because that means you in a good mood. You in a good space. Okay, take my good space and come to your good space. And let's give something back to the culture.
Right.
Not because I'm pleasing you and you pleasing me, because the fans want that.
Right. They do. I'm a fan. I want it.
And we need
So
that.
let me ask you. You coming from an era that I'm a part of, right? Meaning like almost analog, right? Where the records had to be made together.
Right.
Let's suppose Pete tomorrow says, yeah, I'm gonna send you 10 beats, right? Would you want to record those beats with him in the studio, or would you want to stay in the confinement of your own place?
Whatever makes him comfortable, because I'm prepared to do what's
Whatever
best.
gets the project done.
Whatever.
No, but I'm
whatever.
asking you. No.
Huh?
I'm flipping it on you.
No, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm gonna do what needs to be done.
Right.
Because I told you,
Right.
my ego was out the door.
That's
I'm
fine.
ready to be strong.
That's fine.
Ego and tough don't mean strong. It don't equate strong. Bad association spoils useful habits.
Did it again.
So I'm not coming with a bunch of niggas to prove to you I'm strong. I'm coming to you by myself to prove to you I'm intelligent enough to get the job done. That's the only thing that matter, because you ain't gonna be looking at me if the job don't get done. You ain't gonna look at me. You gonna look at me when it get done. And you say, yo, where you get that drill from? Where you get that hammer from? Where you get that nail from? Yeah, because I put it together.
Because I listen.
With no sample clearance.
Yes. I'm just being honest. Even me hearing your voice, like I could just say, I'm just a fan of it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
It
just.
sounds just like the records.
Yeah, he just definitely sounds just like
like a
the record.
record, yeah.
I love that. I love that. And you know, I'm a very naive person. I realize that. Like I realized that. Like Remy Ma laughed at me when I told her, I was like, yo, I think I want a Terror Squad reunion. And she was like, you mean the Terror Squad? And I was like, yeah. She laughed so hard. I was like, I didn't realize how gullible I was. But I want that. I want a last album by you and Pete. You know what I'm saying? And again, I try to not get into the personal, because I don't really know.
I don't want to get into the personal.
Yeah.
I don't want to be personal, because
Right.
I got my own personal business.
Right.
So I don't want to be personal. I just want to do business.
Right.
If possible, if it's healthy.
Right.
If it's not healthy for him, then okay, I can understand that.
Right.
Then you's telling me I'm not ready for it. I'm ready for anything that's going to close the chapter.
Right.
That's going take it off this question mark and put it on a closure. We closed that book.
No more gray zone.
Yeah, no more underline.
So in your opinion, what do you think is stopping him from doing that? In your opinion, like
I said,
we can't speak for him, but
No.
you know.
certain things you can't have an opinion on. Certain things you can't think about if you're going to do it. If you really going to do it, N.O.R.E, you can't think about him. You got to think about it. I'm going to think about you when you come to me with it. When you don't come to me with it, I'm not thinking about you. I'm happy for you because you in a good space, because I don't want you coming into my space messing it up. When you trailblaze, that makes my road easier. When you don't trailblaze, then that makes my road harder. So you don't have to be together.
Right.
In life, you together.
Right.
In life, spiritually, you together.
Right.
You might not be down with each other or like each other.
Right.
But in the fans' eyes, you together. You one thing. Y'all just doing your own thing.
Right.
But I was always taught in business, give them your best sell. Give them your best product. Don't hold it 5 years from now and think it's going to be worth that. Don't give it me 10 years from now and think that I could jump like that. Nah, there's only a certain space you could jump like that and work like that. And realistically, in the book of life, it's closing. Because we in a black culture where the door closes quick. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Only the smart. See, you can be tough halfway, but then how do you get to the finish line? Being smart. You understand? So if your life ain't good, how your career gonna be good? Your life gotta be good now for you to make your career good. So anything you do, you loving it. But when you got a nagging wife and your kids is hungry and your grandkid don't know where it's coming from, then you don't got the wheel. I got the wheel, bro. I got the table. I got the table right now. So in my world, in my life, I feel like my private life is way more interesting than my career because I'm into it. Because that's what's going to hold up my career. If I got to look at my career to feed it, then no, you need your moves, bro. Your moves to love him and respect him for what he gave you. Because you different. Why you going to be mad at him? Because he different. Everybody different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Treat people like you want to be treated, though.
It's the golden.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
Because it's too many people dying for nothing. Too many people getting hurt for nothing. And I'm saying, you got a bag and you still hanging with homie who wants you to die. Who wants you to not live. He want to unalive you unless you pay him. You know what I'm saying? See, my life is pure. My life, I didn't get to these age like lucky. I got to this age strategically because I done put myself around good and bad. It wasn't all good and it wasn't all bad.
That's real. That's real. So let me ask, right? Because I don't know if I heard this recently. It was a rumor that, like, you know, Eric B. and Rakim, the first album that they dropped, Eric B. and Rakim, I believe all of the monies went to Eric. And then it was supposed to, some shit like that, right? Where, like, that's the reason why you don't have no more Eric B. and Rakim albums, is because one budget went to one, and when it came time for the other time to get the budget, there wasn't to be found. That's just a rumor. I have no facts of that. It was that the part of the breakup? Was it money?
We never had problem with money.
Wow.
Yo, never one time did I have problem with money with him.
Wow.
I could think of something, and I could think of one thing, but it's petty.
Wow.
It's petty, and it's only going to open up a
Not
door.
over no girl.
No. It's never been, because we on different levels of things when it comes to these women. You know what I'm saying? He was married the majority of the time.
Okay. And you was out there.
I was strategic with what I wanted to do.
You was strategic.
So it was going to take a certain type of woman,
Right.
to bring me to where I want to go as a man.
Right. That's real.
And that's what I got.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, yeah, we were living two different lives, but parallel to where we got to go to get to where we need to get peace and tranquility. Because a lot of times, money is not the happiness.
It's real.
It's not. It's good to have when you want to get problems out the way and fight wars. That's the only thing it's for. It's not for nothing else. It's not to dress up and be cute. It's to fight wars and make sure my family and my table and my wheel is turning. That's it. I don't need nothing else because I'm at a level where I just want to create. I just want to ride my muscle car.
Right.
I'm an introvert. I don't really need a lot of company. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't need a lot of validation. I just want everybody to be good. When I see you eating, when I see Joe Button eating, when I see Gilly the Kid eating, when I see these people eating, I'm happy because that's one less nigga with a gun pointing at me. Right?
It's crazy.
Right? Yeah. We don't need it because there's so much violence
Yeah.
in this culture now.
Yeah.
And that Biggie Pac shit is like a acorn. And their shit is like a boulder.
It's true.
And our shit is like a little acorn now.
You talking about UMP?
I'm talking about how the culture is, N.O.R.E,
violently.
where death is a part of the culture
it's a
now.
part of it now, yep.
What? I don't know none of your music, but I know you're in Rikers Island.
Right.
Right.
Yep, damn.
I know you got $7-8 million and you on Rikers Island.
Right.
That is blowing my mind. I thought we were doing it to get out.
Get out. Make the money and get out.
Yeah,
They
you
making
got
the money and getting
run
and they
in.
running in. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That shit
I don't
disturbs
get-
me.
But somebody is making the money.
Do you ever buy into the concept or the theory that Ice Cube and a couple people have said about the private prisons and the record labels being in cahoots with each other?
I wouldn't listen.
It seems like
I wouldn't doubt it when I know that these millionaires, most of their investments are prisons.
Yeah, yeah.
If I'm a billionaire, I got a prison. How am I not gonna have a militia and an army and don't have a prison?
Right.
Come on, bro. Even Pablo had a prison.
That he imprisoned himself and got out of himself.
Pablo had a prison, bro.
Yeah.
Money could do a lot of things that don't mean you're going to do the right thing with it.
Right.
But you could have a lot of money and do the wrong thing with it and sustain it because that's your thing. That's your mentality. That's your mind. My thing is peace on earth because my people need it. Like they just had a meeting in LA, which got nothing to do with a New Yorker. But I respect it because it's black business.
Talking about YG, he did the peace walk.
After that, they did the Crips did theirs.
Really, I didn't know
The
that.
60s and all the way from the 40s. Yeah, because I'm a historian of black people.
Right.
I'm a historian of black culture. Like one of my idols is a Crip from when I was a young kid. OG Turtle, but I don't say anything because I get what I get out of it.
Right.
And that's his hustle, his vision, his mentality, his swag. I'm a New Yorker. I love swag. That attracts me. So I loved his cars. I loved his being. I loved the way he functioned. He was a high functioning person. So a lot of people don't know. I think for the world. I don't think like a hood nigga no more. I think like the world. And in all the world, there's hood niggas in it.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? There's nothing but hood niggas in it. I learned that in Paris. You know what I mean? There's hood niggas everywhere.
Oh, this hood.
Speaking all types of shit
Paris
to
is
you.
hood.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you'll calm down by force or by relation. It's however you want to do it. But in my heart, I know how important it is for the black man to have peace in his life, have some direction and purpose, because it's 10 times harder for us. It's 10 times harder for a Spanish man. It's 10 times harder. If I was white, I'd be in the stratosphere with what I wrote. I thought about that a year ago. I said, if a white man wrote Reminisce, wow. What would he have? He'd have 10 times more than what Corey Penn got. How?
Right.
It's big. It's big what the plight of a man has to go through when he's colored, and it's all over the world. I grew up in New York, the old New York. The new New York, I'm not a fan of. The only thing I'm a fan of is everything is right there. I don't gotta walk nowhere. Everything, when I go outside, is right there. The Jordans is right there. The underwears is right there. The T-shirts is right there. The socks is right there. And the restaurant might be a mile away, but I could walk. Can you walk? Can you walk? I done got all types of money and niggas can't walk. I don't understand it. You mean you can't walk in this jungle no more? Then you don't need to be in this jungle no more. That's why I got money, to walk in the jungle. Not to have some dude hold my hand in it. Or need security to walk in the shit that I walked in when I was nutted. No, it should be the opposite. I'm more powerful now with money. Why can't I walk in it? I'm gonna walk in it with nothing. If I gotta wear the same clothes they gotta wear too. I'm gonna blend in, but I'm gonna be walking.
Right.
I'm not paying nobody to check in and do this and do that. That's not my culture. That's not how I grew up. I don't go by rules. I go by morals and standard. That's it.
Now, I'm going to ask you a question. It's going to sound cliche, but did you ever think that hip-hop would go this far?
No. No.
I now say...
And now that it's far, it's dangerous.
Dang.
Now that it's far and we're making the money that we always wanted to make, you die. How is it possible for you to win now? They made it impossible for you to win. Hold on. You mean first I get the deal. Then when I get the deal, the first thing I'm going to do in this climate is I'm going to pay Noah Littman 20, 30 grand, criminal attorney. So when I go to jail,
retainer,
I get right out. Right? I get right out. You know that queen shit. I get right out. That's how you know you got money, right? Because if it's sitting in the shoebox, the lawyer can't get that. When I got money, the $100,000 check, 30 of that is going towards the criminal lawyer. Because I know I'm hanging with criminals. I'm not hanging with nothing else. I'm hanging with criminals. So criminals going to do with Now, when I give them that, when I hit them off, I'm going to be blamed for them guns. I'm going to be blamed for them drugs. I'm going to be blamed for that. Why? Because I gave it to them. They can't do what I do, but they got to make a living. But I supply them. Now I'm in trouble. Now if it's more than 3 or 4 of them, I'm in the soup. I'm in the RICO.
Yeah, RICO.
Because now I didn't take my mama and daddy and me and sell drugs. No, I took 3 or 4 of my friends, and I stayed out of it. But I'm the financier. Come on, bro. Now I'm going to jail again. Now to keep that shit, I gotta kill you.
Hey up, where we go?
I gotta kill you. And to protect him, I gotta kill you too. Because he ain't killing nothing. He too busy rapping. He too busy getting the bag. He is heavy, N.O.R.E. Happy birthday.
Yes, that's right.
He is heavy.
Salud.
Se murió todo el mundo.
It's heavy.
Cheers.
Because, let me, the rap game has been beautiful to me.
Very.
Right? But it's also been harsh, right?
Yes.
Because just like life, right?
Yes, very much like life.
And I remember me entering rap game, and I do this to this day. Like a lot of people say, I don't work for free, right? But if it's something I love, I'll do it, right? When was the moment that you was like, damn? Because I heard you say it earlier. You said, this is business.
Yeah.
Because we all love the rap. If you're a rapper, you just love the rap, right? It's just in you. You love to be artistic, right?
Right.
But then there's a point where you like, yo, this is a business. Like for me, I'm going to tell you the truth. I was running around doing features and just doing it. And Pun was like, do you know that people pay for this? I didn't know that you get paid for a feature. And Pun told me that. So that was kind of like my moment where business struck me.
Right.
And I was like, you know what? Holy shit. I'm not here to make friends with these people. I'm here to do business.
Right.
So that was my moment. When was your moment when you was like, yo, this is my art. This is my job. This is my career. Like, when was that moment when you had, because, you know, we were all young. And then, so when was the moment where?
When I sat in a meeting and they wasn't talking about me and my future.
Oh, elaborate.
When they were talking about what my producer's producing and not what I'm producing and not where I'm going.
Oh, wow.
So.
And it's a record label?
Yeah.
Okay. What label?
Elektra.
The Sylvia Rome?
Yeah. I'm sitting there having a meeting with her, but we're not talking about me. We're talking about him.
Okay.
So just
why am I there?
To make sense of it, you're in a meeting about Pete Rock and CL Smooth, but
I'm
it's
thinking
about
it's a
Pete
meeting
Rock.
about
Mecca and the Soul Brother.
Yeah.
Okay. The group.
Yeah. Because now we getting into we not with Bob Kras now no more. We with Sylvia Rome.
Sylvia Rome, a black woman.
Yeah.
Strong black woman.
Right. Right.
And she
needed all that strength and didn't get it.
Wow.
I needed it.
Wow. That's real.
Listen, I got a mom.
Right.
I got a grandma.
Right.
I told you about her.
Right.
I got great aunts.
Right.
I got cousins that are like aunts.
And you saying you looking at Sylvia
and I'm
like
looking
that?
at her like,
okay,
if this white man is going to give me all this money, imagine what she going to give me.
Good point.
Now, we're human now.
Okay.
You can be wrong. You could be barking up the wrong tree.
Right.
You understand?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
So you were wrong, you said.
I was wrong. I was wrong.
Right.
I was totally out of the loop.
Right.
And I was expendable.
Because you gotta, hold on, let me just say something. Because right now we're going into the presidential thing. And
yes.
So you're saying you're voting for Kamala?
I'm saying I should have been shot and let me get a say.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Okay? Shoot me.
Yo,
I don't know what's going on.
Yo, here's not.
Real talk is real talk. I didn't come here. I'm leaving.
Yes.
Real talk is real talk.
Yes.
Okay. I got nothing against them because I'm self-made.
Right.
You didn't give it to me like you were supposed to.
Right. But you saying when Sylvia Rome, you got there.
I didn't get no money. Wow. I got let loose. I was expendable because I felt I could be wrong. Like I said, I came in all wrong. I came in with the wrong attitude. Because I was a young nigga expecting this. And then when I came in here and expect that, why am I here? So, listen, as a young man, I acted that way.
Right.
Do I blame him? No, because you're only 25 for a little bit.
Right.
Okay, now I'm this way. I'm going to handle it different because I'm wiser. I'm older. But back then, I wasn't trying to hear that.
Right.
Like, what do you mean I'm expendable? How does this? So you're taking his groups and you're saying that's more important than his group. What's up with my shit?
See, we don't know that.
They literally told you that, though?
Listen, we're only here to talk the insider shit, not the outsider shit.
That's right.
But did they tell you that you were expendable like that?
No, they showed me.
Dang.
In this game, they don't tell you, they show you. You expendable. Your group
actions.
don't mean nothing because they feel if I gave him, listen, you didn't give me no money. If you gave him some money, then you expect him to do what you want him to do.
Right.
But you didn't give me no money. And you didn't ask him when you gave him that money, do I have anything to do with the success of what he's doing? So where's my money? That's business. That's not thinking like a person that money hungry. Why am I here in this building when I could be on the corner smoking reefer and shooting dice? Why am I here? When I could be in front of my business smoking reefer and shooting dice over there too? Come on. Give me something that I don't have. That's business.
Right. So let me ask you, right? Because I had Leo Combs here, and I had to ask Leo Combs straight up. I was like, do you think you were the reason Rockefeller broke up? Do you think the reason you and Pete is going through whatever y'all going through is because of the record label and it's not a direct?
It's partly to blame because if you're gonna give somebody some money on the side to stay home, and my money is to go on the road, if he's not going like on the road, duck, then it's a duck. Right. Come on, why we gotta go there? Right. I just want some money and get out of this building. Right. I understand. Let me fulfill 6. Whatever you got on the table, and I'm out. Right. Because I asked Bob Krasnow for this,
and he gave it to me. He was Select Records. Who was Bob?
Bob Krasnow and what's the Spanish dude's name? Ruben.
Not Rick Rubin, obviously.
No.
You're not talking about Jelly Bean.
No, there's another Spanish dude. I feel embarrassed that I forgot his name.
I almost think I know.
He took me to dinner with Teddy Pendergrass.
Ooh, you went to dinner with Teddy?
Yeah, man. Jesus. He took me to dinner with Teddy Pendergrass, and I can't remember his name because I'm drinking on drinking.
God damn, that's good for us. It's good for us, man, for you.
Who was after Bob Krasnow at Elektra?
Yeah.
But
no, it was a Spanish.
Remember, he learned English off
Spanish, slick hair, handsome guy.
And he blamed you for learning English too.
And he gave me some checks. This is not right. And he gave me some money. Come on, man.
So damn, bro.
He gave me a lot of money, man.
Right, damn.
And Dante Ross.
Okay.
Some checks,
Dante
man.
Ross, yeah.
Dante Ross cut some checks, man. I love Dante Ross.
We need Dante over here as well.
Shelby Need. Shelby Need. Big publicist.
That shit is so strong. I can smell it here.
What? Hennessy
Your
White?
shit, yes. Still.
Come on. I be on my porch with the Hennessy White.
But this is how I know you a Caribbean nigga, because you drinking Hennessy White. That's only you be in the Caribbean.
You're on the island or on the cruise ship
on the
shit,
island.
I'm on vacation every day. I'm alive.
I love that shit. That was the correct way to answer that. Baby. Oh my God! I swear to God, yo.
You ain't happy?
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah. So God comes down, right?
Right.
And God says, CL, I want you to make one record. And you got one producer to pick to save humanity. Any type of record you're gonna make. And you get one feature. God asks you that. And what producer would you pick and what artist would you pick? All time. They could be dead, alive, anything. Producer and artist.
Me and Nas is going to Primo House.
You and Nas, I expect.
Me and Nas are going to Primo.
There's no Premier House.
Yeah, we going to Premier's.
Holy shit.
We going to right over there and make some of that wok. That big bowl. Yeah.
I can see this.
That's like Run DMC. That's like changing your life. See, I want to do things that change your life. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Old, young, middle.
You're giving me goosebumps right now.
Just change your life. Make a move because we're only here on earth for a little while. So why not make the move? Because we gonna be up there shining. Make the move.
I can hear this record.
Make the move.
Yeah. I can hear this record. Yeah.
I would have loved, that's the only thing I'm mad at Pete Rock about is that we didn't make a record with Nas and he was willing to do that.
Nas was willing to do it.
He was willing to do that on one condition. That you get back together.
Ooh. Nah, don't say this. No, don't say what?
I told you first.
Please, this.
Well, look, there's the
business. We cannot just jump over that.
Hold on. This is the business model right here. I got the business model for you. The documentary, Mass Appeal produces it.
Oh, that
T.R.O.Y
is so
and CL
dope.
Smooth get back together and do a record on Mass Appeal.
Oh, that's
See
so
the
dope.
business.
That's so
See,
dope.
I like business like that.
That's so dope.
See, I
That's
like
so
that.
dope.
That's the
so you hold on,
business
hold
It doesn't
on.
even take me out of my shit.
Because you know what's so dope about this is we had Nas on here, right? And I asked Nas the question, have anybody ever fronted on you? And Nas said, yes. Prince fronted on me because Prince said he wouldn't do a record with me because he didn't own his own master.
So Nas reciprocated.
So Nas reciprocated that. Yo, this is what's so dope. This is what's so dope. Nas must have took that. By the way, I have no facts on this other than what Nas said on
the importance of these records that you guys made.
Yo, let me tell you something. That is so dope of Nas to go in his inner childhood and say, I'll do the record with y'all like this. But
You're gonna get back together.
yeah, niggas gotta get back together. That's dope, bro.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be a part of that.
Yes, yeah.
You know,
and
what I mean?
you know
what I really want to do, and I
Yeah.
respect that.
Yeah.
What I really want to do.
Yes.
Like I
Yes.
know that's your business.
Yes.
But I know what I really want to do.
Right.
So I respected that, and that sparked
I do
something
too.
in me.
I do too.
That was bigger than just doing the record. It
Right.
was showing me something.
Yeah, because y'all mean because
Yo, I really love you. I love it like this though.
Just-
you know what I mean? Don't give me the burger without the bun.
Right.
Just give me the bun.
Yeah. He ain't on a
And I'm good.
low carb diet.
Yeah.
He ain't on a low carb diet. Let me just tell you something. Just in case you don't know. And I try to tell it to Pete, and I'm gonna tell it to you. You brothers really changed probably everybody in this room life. And sometimes, you know, when a thing is outdone, I know how it is. You don't want to revisit certain things sometimes. But to people in this room, fans, people that support y'all movement, that's something that we really, 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 really want.
Right.
And like I said, I've been searching you so much, and I can see your militant mind state. It's like, yo, we don't even got to be in the, like, whatever. You can send me the beats. Let's get this. Let's give it to the fans.
Yeah. Whatever makes you comfortable.
Yeah, and I like that.
Whatever you love, I can adapt to. See, it's all about adaptation. If I can't adapt and I can't see, I'm a firm believer in being uncomfortable to get comfortable. I'm a firm believer in that because if you're not ready to work under hostile conditions, then you can't work, period. So you just delaying the process of failure because you can't work under hostile conditions. Right. You can't work when it ain't in your favor.
Right.
When the percentages are tilted.
Right.
You ain't showing. Oh, I could work around that because little small things make big things. Little small things add up to big things. But if you're not willing to only do big and not do small, then you ain't gonna have nothing. I know that in business because it's a chemistry set in business. It's a chemistry set, but it's also based on who you are and what you want. Are you a functioning, high quality functioning person? Or are you low functioning? It depends on what you want to do. That's all.
The friendship stopped. What was the point where did it? Did what was the point where you and Pete's friendship stopped? Because like
I feel like our friendship it's a friendship that's fractured but keeps going. It's something that, like, I can get rid of any other friend but you. You know what I'm saying? Like I could get rid of any other friend but you. And you ain't really my friend. You know what I mean?
Like I understand you so
with each
much.
other like that. But I could get rid of anybody but you. And I know for sure. One thing for certain, two things for sure. You can't get rid of me. You know what I mean?
I understand you so
You know
much.
what I mean?
Like
You can't get rid of me.
Listen, I understand.
So
that.
I understand.
Right.
We always will have a commonality,
Yes.
even though we think different.
Yes.
We gonna have a commonality because in life's plight, you are my brother. I could say all day, you ain't my brother. You ain't my friend. You ain't nothing to me.
Right.
I got my own money. You ain't buy my house. You ain't buy my cars.
Right.
You what bank account? I'm well over what you gave me. But that's not what the people feel. Fuck you. That's not what the people feel. The people feel you guys are brothers.
That's right.
How much money do you got? Because you came in here nutted. So what you mean? You bigger with the money or without the money? You make right decisions with money or without money? No, I make the right decision, period, because I'm a man. Not because I got money, because I'm a man. And I done set it up to be a man. Look at how many motherfuckers ain't no man. I mean, they ain't no man.
There's a lot of not mans.
Yeah, so I'm paying the penalty for being a man. A man's man. How much that cost? You got to go through something to make the money stick.
I'll use the bathroom after you.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit is so, it's like.
Because we twins.
Right.
And in life, they not going to get what a person thinks. There's always going to be people that got more money than me, as much money than me, and less money than me. As long as I'm breathing. I'm not keeping account of that. I'm keeping account of my moves. Do you understand?
Yep.
Because when the pandemic was here, I was living in my shoebox. Hip hop wasn't earning nothing. And I was just having things that I already paid for that wasn't struggling. My house is done. My shit is done. All I got to do is maintain. I'm past the stage of struggling. It's about your moves. Now, if you make the wrong move, you're going to struggle, N.O.R.E. You're going to be hurt. But if you got the right foundation and you got the wheel, you know what it is. You know what it is to move that wheel and what the results are going to be. Because the love got to be there.
Real.
The love got to be there, man. You got to love what you do.
Yep.
You can't fake what you do. You can't be fake.
Hell no.
Because at some point, you're going to explode. I don't want to do this no more.
Right.
I'm sick of you.
right.
Yeah, you're losing it. You're out of your character.
Right. So, you got a whole album dropping with Peter Guns.
Yeah. My man.
The Odd Couple.
Ain't it odd?
No, I always wanted. By the way, I'm jealous of you because I always wanted to use that.
Ain't it odd?
Because I know, I've seen the Odd Couple, the actual TV show.
Yeah,
I've seen it, so I always wanted to use that for a title, and y'all beat me to it. So y'all light skinned niggas.
There's a volume 2. Yeah. You can still use it.
Okay, cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Now I'm gonna get on the album with y'all.
All right.
I'm gonna save a verse. But how did this come about?
Just hanging out with him. And vibing off him, because when you see him on TV,
he's a good guy.
You get another version of him that's just, he's a sweetheart, man. I love him, man. He's my brother.
Yeah.
He's my brother.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And for me, I always tease him. I say, yeah, damn, man, another Peter, huh? You know what I mean? The motherfuckers don't, where you just pop up. You know what I mean?
Beep.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't beep that. Your next album was with another Peter.
You do, but I'm gonna try it out because I'm a gambler. I'm gonna just make sure it works.
Holy shit!
You know what I mean? You can't strike out twice.
Right.
So yeah, we had this project called The Odd Couple, man.
Odd Couple.
It's like an EP.
Okay.
And we got all different songs of just complimenting each other. He's more like a Oscar, and I'm more like a Felix, and we compliment each other, man.
Okay, who you got on the album?
It's just me and him, and we got Primo.
Oh, shit.
No, pardon me, we got Large Professor.
Large Professor.
Pardon me, we got Large Professor.
On all
No, on 2 joints.
Wow.
And then we got Terminology.
Terminology, he's big on Terminology.
We got Terminology, and we got Static Selector.
Static Selector,
which is
they're like the same person. It's Terminology and Static Selector.
Terminology and Static Selector are like the same, but they're a crew.
Yeah,
they're a crew. I'm fucking with you. Yeah.
What I want to thank them for is that I made a record with Paul Wall, and that was a dope joint with Paul.
Paul Wall's ill, man.
Yes.
I mean, that was a dope joint. So I really love that they are on their grind. What, you get your shit professionally rolled?
I mean, yeah, his name is Boris. He's from Peru.
Wow.
He's from Peru.
He walks with the llamas?
Yeah, he wrestles alligators. I don't know. I like to say that. Yeah, but
G1.
I wanna personally thank you. You heard, CL?
Go ahead.
I want to personally thank you because what you did to hip hop, we all owe you. All of us. All of us. When I say you changed the game, I'm dead serious. Like, you changed the way people rhyme, you changed the way people walk, you changed the way people
Made it classy too.
and you made it classy and you made it classic.
Yeah.
And I wanted to thank you to your face. Besides the flowers, besides everything, because you were truly a legend, you were truly an icon, and I loved when I was just searching you, and I'm like, damn. From that point of the game has changed. And it changed for the better.
Right.
And that's because of you. And I wanted to thank you to your face because that's real. That's real. That's real. Because we wanted to give you flowers from the beginning of us starting the show, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yes.
Told him that
Especially you.
Yes.
You always told me.
Yes, no. We've been stalking you on the low.
Yeah.
Let me get my lighter back. I gotta tell you,
I'm always
got a
taking
little
your
bit of
lighter.
Brooklyn in you.
Yeah.
Whenever that lighter, that's when you know a nigga. You take your lighter from you. You don't smoke. You don't know that. Yeah. So I heard you talk about one time you had a fight and Heavy D pulled up on you and told you to get in the car. And you got mad, or Heavy got mad because you didn't get in the car at first. You still wanted to get it in.
That was some fight. That was some fight.
Wow.
That was over a girl. And she was really my friend.
You ain't smash.
No.
Okay.
Because she was really my friend.
Wow.
See, I had a lot of female friends like I had a lot of male friends.
Okay.
And we had that same mutual respect for each other. Like, I have some friends, you have some friends that you can smash. But then you have some friends that y'all just make fried hot dogs. Y'all just flip.
You say fried hot dogs?
Yeah, fried hot dogs.
I never heard of that. Okay,
fried hot dogs and
fried hot dogs.
Yeah,
What is
on a
that?
pan. You put it on a pan.
yeah, and you
never
fry the
had
bun. You toast the bun.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Sometimes you slice the hot dog in the middle.
you slice it down the middle and you fry
Comfortable
it.
with this conversation a little bit.
Yeah.
Why?
You freaky ass niggas, y'all glizzy ass guys. I'm fucking with y'all, guys.
Pause.
Pause.
Anyway.
Yeah. So yeah,
You just have some friends that you bond with.
Right.
You do things with.
Right.
Other than when you're with your male friends. So our younger cousins were together. They was kicking it.
And you talking about
Your home, his friends, his girl.
The female friend that I had that was going with Troy,
that's okay, wow.
that's his girl.
Wow.
But it was my friend.
Wow.
Not knowing, I didn't know Troy back then.
Wow.
But our little cousins were together, so we were chaperoning.
So you basically saying that you and Troy had beef.
I didn't know Troy.
Became your best friend.
Eventually, long story short, yes.
Crazy. Do you know that?
Nah.
Long story short, yes. He's my brother.
Yes. So, but y'all had beef at first.
Absolutely, over this girl.
Wow.
Over this girl. But it was really my little cousin going with her little cousin, and we were chaperoning.
Wow.
That's how y'all
You know what I
connected.
mean? That's how we were together. I couldn't leave him in Mount Vernon to go there by himself, so I went with him. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we were doing it, and it wasn't appreciated. At first he pulled up.
Have.
No. It wasn't Have. It was just him and his goons.
Troy.
Right.
Okay.
And then she talked to him, and they worked it out. And then one day, like maybe a year later, when they were really up,
Right.
and I wasn't nothing,
Right.
had to be like, I don't know. I know I had night school, and I had to make up some classes to graduate. And they were already up. It was the 80s. They were already up. And they came on the block, and they asked can we get a fair one with me? But I didn't know what they were talking about, really. But that's what they were talking about. So they were asking my friends, could they get a fair one?
But they thought you were smashing the homie.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I thought it was over.
Okay.
I thought it was over. Evidently, it wasn't. So they came on the block, and a few dudes lined up in front of me, but I wasn't.
I heard you say the block was bumping at the time.
It was banging.
It was banging.
Yeah, the buses was moving. There was traffic. And long story short, once they got the cosign, it was like 5 or 6 dudes jumping on me.
Wow.
Right? So once they pulled everybody off of me, then that's when the fight started. But I was really messed up.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And I had taken somebody had a spike ring.
That's the scar you have right now?
Yeah.
From that?
Spike ring and punched me where I could put my lip through my tongue. Through my lip. I could put my tongue through my lip.
Ooh.
And I was swallowing all of that blood. I could just taste it. But see, when I taste that blood, it does something to me. But I was still messed up, mind you. But when we got out in the street, and I got my head together, we performed well. We performed well.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you see, what they don't understand is it's hard to fight a left-handed person.
Mm-hmm. I heard you say the dude was southpaw.
It's hard to fight a left-handed person because I'm left-handed. It's hard to fight me.
Oh,
it's hard to fight me because you don't know where it's coming from. It's the blind side of whatever you're doing.
Everybody's used to
when
right
you
hand.
throw the right hand, I'm coming over the right hand. Mm-hmm. So you're seeing your punch, but you're not seeing my punch. Mm-hmm. If I was right-handed, you could see my punches, but I'm left-handed, so you can't see my punches. So 9 times out of 10, every time I had a fight, you either try to scoop me after a while, you try to scoop me, and that's when you lose. That's when you lose, when you try to scoop me.
You really think like a boxer.
Huh?
You really do.
But I studied all the boxing. I'm telling you, I thought I was going to be a boxer. I studied all the boxing. I used to jog with my dog. I used to jog with my dog. I used to think, listen, I can't take losses. I can't take beatings.
Right.
That's the only thing I can't take. I can't take beatings from my mom, my dad, and the niggas on the street. I can't take the beating. So what are you going to do about it? You got to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? At 15, I never hung with a kid 15.
Wow.
My friends was like 30, 32.
Damn, 15, 30?
15 to 30.
Jesus Christ.
Because the streets were different back then.
Yeah, it was.
You got to think. The streets of a dude with a 3rd grade education can have a multimillionaire business on the corner.
Right.
So how is he not going to mess with a 15-year-old? Or a 14-year-old or a 12-year-old. That's how we learned.
Well, the other thing you said that I think is lost is chaperoning.
Yeah, chaperone.
That's not happening anymore.
Nah.
People ain't taking they siblings or they cousins.
But I cared about my cousin, and I cared what happened to him, and I knew the climate, so I wanted him to have a good time.
Right.
Not get hurt. Not figure out that this girl is not who you should be with. But figure it out yourself. But I'm here when it messes up.
Right, we don't hear about that anymore. Nobody's taking care of their.
It's all about family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to look out for family. If it's your family and it's your close friend and it's somebody that means something to you, you're going to look out for them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're not going to let them go into something that could hurt them. You know, so especially when they're a couple of years younger than you.
Right.
You know? But that was a real famous fight in the town. I was a heavy fight in the town, and we became best friends. Hev picked us up, and I didn't want to get in the car.
He picked both of y'all up?
He had him in the car.
Oh.
Already in the back seat.
Oh, that's why you didn't want to get in.
I didn't want to get in because his brother
hit you in the back of the head.
His brother kept hitting me in the back of the head, but then my friend hit his brother. Mm-hmm. And when his brother didn't just, when my friend hit him, he fell like this, not crumble. He fell like he was already knocked out and hit his head and bust his head.
Right.
Yeah, like timber. Right. And hit his head, the back of his head, and the blood started coming out of it.
Right.
So when we saw that, we figured now the fight is really on.
Right.
Because they kept saying, you came up here to fight him. Now you keep jumping in when you're losing. You keep jumping in. And I already knew I had a concussion. He was giving me 2 or 3 concussions. I already knew I had a concussion when they jumped on me the first time. I knew I had a concussion. So that's how it was really a real fight. But through all of that, Hev was mad at Troy for going up there and challenging the whole thing. And after that, God is good.
Right.
We became brothers.
It's crazy.
We became tight. And, you know, when it happened, when he died, I felt something. I felt bad because I knew when we had that fight, he transferred all his riches over to me. I knew it. When he did that, because I was nutted and he was up. But when he did that, he changed my life for the better. That one fight changed my life, and it put me on a path to work with Eddie F., to work with Heavy D, to work with Pete Rock, to work with Albie Shore, to work with Jeff Red. There was a lot of groups that came.
When you say that it elevated, like it brought you in, like how did you mean? Because you messing, like fighting him or having beef with him brought you in that.
I was a nobody till I fought him.
It elevated you in a sense.
He was the guy.
He fought a nobody and made him somebody.
Wow. It's crazy.
He should have avoided that nobody.
Wow.
He made him somebody. That's what. See, these are the lessons you learn in life when you are intelligent enough to sit back in your easy chair and see the vision of it and how you could teach your grandson or your sons how this thing go.
Well, okay, stop me for 1 second. That's why I know you think like a boxer. Let me just tell you something.
Because
a boxer on that night, whoever you fight, you are on that same boxer's level.
Yeah.
It does not matter if you Muhammad Ali and you fucking this blunt right here. If Muhammad Ali fights this blunt, that blunt is on the same level. That's how I know you think like a boxer.
I just didn't want to lose. I just didn't want to lose, and I know how horrific it was in those days to lose because it wasn't like getting shot. You getting your ass whooped.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that when they ask you for that 5 minutes, it's really 10, 15 minutes of your ass getting whooped.
That's a lifetime.
Yeah. So it's like drowning.
Right.
It's like drowning. You can't control what another person's doing to you. And that was always my deep, dark fear that I can't have that at all. And I know you're better than me, but I got tricks. And when I don't use them tricks, that's when I'm going to lose. But I got tricks for you because all my old friends, by the time they got finished with me, nobody in junior high school could deal with me unless you were 100 pounds bigger. That's the only time I lost. And when I was 100, you were 100 pounds bigger than me. So you can move me. You can ragdoll me. You can smother my stuff. And next thing I know, my head is being slammed into a parked car. That's how it was back in them days. You could get a fair one.
Yeah.
For real. I wish they bring that back. There'll be a lot more people alive.
It'll be a lot less
and there'll be a lot more men being formed.
Of course.
Yeah.
Because that's what made men.
Makes you,
When you could get that 5 minutes, win or lose. I didn't win them all.
Right. When
But
you
the
lose,
whole point was, you don't want to fight again. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to fight again.
It's like a soldier that went to war knows what war is.
And you know they end up respecting you.
Right.
Your enemies become your friends and your friends become your enemies when you get money.
Right.
That's what happened with you and Troy. Like y'all became friends after that.
We became friends.
Right.
And when you become friends and you have those type of friends, then you change your outlook on friendship. The friends you had before are not your friends anymore because they can't relate to you anymore. They don't see your growth. They don't see your maturity. They don't see your elevation. They don't see your God. They on demon time and you like, what are you talking about? Everything I got from God. What you got from the devil? Everything I got is from God. I thought it was me. I was telling you it was me, but I didn't know it wasn't me. It was God giving me everything. I'm telling you, cross over so you can get what I get. But you on demon time. You keep professing it. So it has to come true. So don't get mad when I have more than you.
Right. So how did y'all, because how did y'all actually go from being foes to friends? I know you said Heavy had him in the car.
Heavy connected it because Hev was the one that brought the reality to it. He brought the facts to it.
Like
you are on a job. You are in the spotlight.
Mm-hmm. Talking to you.
No, I wasn't in the spotlight.
Oh, it's Troy, that's right.
Troy was in the spotlight. Okay. Troy was on the album covers. Wow. Troy was that guy. I was never that guy. Troy made that guy that night. He made that night.
That's crazy.
Nobody knew it, but he made Corey that night.
Right.
See, certain things have to happen in order for you to be you. Mm-hmm. It don't take you to be you sometime. It take another person to be you. Right. Then another person introduces you when you get bigger. You know what I'm saying? It's about networking. We didn't have all that other stuff back then, but the networking. If you official, you official. If you a lame, you a lame. If you unproductive, you unproductive. But even the unproductive dudes got some love because they knew he might be unproductive, but when homie get off that porch, he gonna fire away.
Yeah, he gonna let it go.
Yeah. So he's not a thinker, he's a doer. You know what I mean? Let me do the thinking, you do the doing. You know what I mean?
Real talk, man. Jesus.
We had fun in those days.
Yes.
Those were like, I'm an old New Yorker. I always tell everybody, this New York, I'm not from. I'm from the town, but I'm from the old New York.
All right.
You know what I mean? Down to the blackouts and the serial killers. I'm from the old New York. I'm from the old New York. I remember when, and it's not the negative part, it's that when everybody was alive.
I remember 42nd Street where Disney wasn't there.
There you go. Okay. And everybody was alive.
The peep shows.
Everybody was alive.
Yes.
Everybody was out of jail.
Yes.
Everybody wasn't littering the graveyard.
And none of us sound like each other as artists.
No, you wanted to be different, and the stick-up kids is who you wanted to be like.
Right. Yes, that's real.
Because they had it all.
That's real. I remember I used to get pulled over and tell the people I'm a rapper. That was cool. Now I get pulled over, I tell them I'm a drug dealer. Look it. It's safer to be a drug dealer than a rapper right now. Like, this shit is crazy. Did you realize the drug dealer and the rapper kind of like switch sides? Because at one point it was so cool to be a drug dealer, right?
That's all we had.
And then we realized they fate was two different things, right? It was either jail or whatever.
Right.
But then the rapper took over.
Right.
But now the rapper is becoming the drug dealer.
Right.
Their fate is the same.
It's the fate is the same. Did you ever think that you would see that?
No, I would never think it because we were always trying to get out, like we were talking about.
Yes, like
we were
it
trying to get out the ghetto.
Uh-huh.
We wasn't trying to come. The only reason why the dealers were in the ghetto with their money is because their business was there.
That's real.
Their business was there.
Right.
So in order to do their business, they got to be there.
Right.
If they not there, they ain't doing no business.
That's real.
Okay? So when I became a rapper, my thing was to get out.
Yeah, me too.
I don't want a house next to you. I don't want to live next to the stick-up kid. I don't want to live next to the drug dealer.
No.
I don't want to live next to the dude extorting somebody or he's a mugger. I don't want to or he go to jail all the time.
Yeah.
I go visit over there. I'm not trying to stay over there.
Yeah.
Because I know it's just a matter of time. When I elevate, they come into my spot. When I want something, they come in. You never too big to get robbed.
Dang. It's real.
You never too big to get robbed. Come on. I just can't live with it. That's the only thing difference with me is that you could take a little change from me and I'm willing to die for it because I'm not built like that. You got to rob the dead body. I'm not conditioned to give you my stuff. I'm conditioned to die because this is what I'm willing to wear. That's it. It's what you could live with. Some people could live with giving it up. I don't think I could live with that because once I do that, you got to keep giving it up. And I'm not with that. So let's go in our range of what we do and how we do it and not overextend ourselves. That's why I said I like to live under my means, but in a better neighborhood than you. Right?
Why?
Because how we going to survive if we don't got no good base? Even Al-Qaeda got a good base.
Woo.
Sure. To blow up shit, you got to have a good base. Right? Where shit going to land? You ain't got a good base, that shit come right back and blow up your shit. Come on, baby.
He said even Al-Qaeda got it.
This shit was crazy.
Come on, bro.
That's real.
No, it takes the base for you, your foundation, right?
Right.
That's what it is. A base is a foundation that you build off of.
Right.
And if on that foundation, if you build straw, you know you could burn it down. If you build it with bricks, it's going to be sturdy. So that's a good foundation. As long as your foundation is good, anything is possible.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me, I know I asked you this a little bit earlier in a different way, but again, for me, I love the rap. I had, you know, at least at one point, that was my craftsmanship. But when I had to turn it into business, I kind of like hated it because I had to look at every facet of it. Every facet of it. Yeah. And when I looked at, and by the way, God bless me for everybody else in this room. I know that this question might be just for me and you. Because when I did look at every facet of it, I was disgusted.
Facet as far as how?
Like as far as
it's eternal.
Like I'm actually like when let me just say it to myself. Like I was actually a pawn in this when I looked at it. Like this was a high loan that I accepted, that I signed for.
We've talked about this a lot.
I signed for. I accepted. I signed for. And I always, I was like the dumb kid that said, you know what? I know this deal is bad, but the next one is going to be greater.
Right.
So and then I realized doing this show that everyone else thought like me too.
Sure.
It's how you flip it after that.
Yes, of course.
Right.
When it was your first deal, did you read it and know that this might have not been the right thing to sign, but you still did it? Just like I did? I did that.
You know what? You're asking me a question I don't know shit about.
What do you mean?
Because it's like, I don't remember if it was good or not.
It was just an opportunity?
What?
Yeah, I don't remember if it was, like, who says, oh, I know about that deal. I know,
especially
like
in that
where
time,
I came from. I don't have nothing.
Is this the
How do I know about that?
Right. You just the opportunity was there.
Like I needed Eddie. Right. I needed Hev.
Right.
I needed shit. Like, what do I know? Look, listen, I ain't go to school for that.
Right.
How do I know what's good and bad?
Yes.
How do I know? Unless he told me. If he told me it's good, then it must be good. If it ain't good, he gonna get his neck broke.
And who you saying? When you say he, who you talking about?
Whoever.
Okay.
Whoever. Because isn't that what was going on back then?
Yeah, you're right.
How are you gonna tell these little kids you robbing them? You can't.
That's why I said it's predatory lending.
Right. So I'm thinking as I get older and get 25, your foot is in the door. Make it work.
Yep.
Get the other foot in.
That's exactly how I thought.
Yeah, so I don't care what you're robbing me. That's the rite of passage, robbing me.
Right.
Okay, now, once you're finished robbing me, can I plug the hole? Do I know how to plug it? Do I know how to make it to where they not robbing me no more and plug the hole? And then now the oil ain't leaking. Now the air ain't coming out of the balloon. Now, can I get money now? Because I know you robbed me here. So now you can't rob me because as I'm going on, I'm educating myself to what I'm getting into. It's like, I ain't know what Rikers Island was about till I got there, bro. And then when I got there, there's certain things you got to do. When you get there, it's not Valhalla. It's not.
Valhalla, that's the jail in Mount Vernon.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 2 different things. Right? So you have to know how to adapt to whatever you're doing. If you don't know you're getting robbed because you're getting money and you was nutted. So you don't know you're getting robbed till you get educated. Then you start fixing yourself. Yeah. I'm sure every drug dealer that's a kingpin, they got robbed first before they knew how to.
Yeah, that's typical.
Before they knew how to whip that motherfucking shit. Like, right? So they was getting robbed till he knew how to wrist that joint and stretch that motherfucking thing and make it what it is. Right. Now he don't need you no more because now he know what to do. You can't rob him no more. So he gonna take his show on the road. And that's what it is. That was a rite of passage back then to get robbed. Now, when you get robbed, it's so many variables to.
You talking about the record labels?
I'm talking about right now.
Right.
Back then, you could get robbed and nobody ever know it till you die.
Fuck.
Right?
Yes.
Now, when you get robbed, they know it right away.
What, 360 deal?
Yeah, they know it right away. Yeah, well, there ain't no delay. As soon as you wake up, he took this, he took that. Yeah, I'm yo, like I told you, I'm so in awe of their real life. Not their music business. Their music business just introduced me to their real life.
Right.
Like, you really go through those problems?
Right.
With $7 million, I ain't going to that problem with 700,000.
Right.
Right. You really paying them niggas?
Right.
And they acting like that when you in jail and they coming. Yo, that shit is like a movie to me.
Right.
I'm like a YouTube junkie to it. For real. Listen, how I keep myself hip is not being some old man around young niggas. It's outside looking in of the spectrum. And social media allows you to look into people's lives without even fucking with them. Without even knowing them.
It's very true.
You dig? Without even having no stakes in what they doing. Just now, if it was my job to bust you, Lord have mercy. How are you surviving? I would be a church boy. I'd be a choir boy. How are you surviving with there's cameras on the street? You bringing the camera every time you do a murder and a robbery and a fucking stick up? Right. Come on, bro. What we doing, man? Yeah. I thought the whole objective is to get away with it.
Right, I went backwards.
Now your shit is to take ownership of it and do 30, 40 years with $15 million.
And film it to let your ops know you did it.
With $15 million in the bank.
Yeah.
Doing that. Come on, man. This world is different. I'm supposed to be an old man because I don't want to grow up with them making those mistakes. Nah, I can see you shot up 4 people that try to rob your drug spot. That's my era.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You a serial killer. You got busted. You doing 150 years.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my era.
All right.
This getting 15 million and coming back to fire away at niggas who don't got $300, getting killed in a Uber. No. Come on. And you drive a Maybach and you killing a nigga in the Uber? Come on, man.
Dancing on graves.
You needed money for that? I'm going to say it again. You needed money for that? You should have no money. And you got 15 million. You couldn't find something else to do?
Yeah.
Wait, and the music predicates that you do that. What kind of music is that? And everything sound the same. Kill, 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 kill. I love you. But that killing shit make me not trust you. So when you say you a rapper now, what do you mean? That's like saying I go to Iraq and I shoot people. You a soldier. You getting ready to die any... Why you buying watches? You ain't gonna be here.
But let's be honest here. There's a lot of dope artists out there, young artists that are doing dope shit that are not that.
Hold on. Why did they take the best artists and kill them? Yo, you leave us with shit. You ain't, the ones coming after them, come on, let's keep it 100. They ain't like that. You killing the best shit. You just killed the best shit. I know the difference when an apple is bruised or is pure. I know the difference, bro. Why you killing the best shit? And you leaving us with the alternatives? The 12th nigga off the bench. That nigga ain't Jordan. That nigga ain't Kobe. You just killed him. How is this a business? It's beyond business. It's monkey business. Without trees to swing on. You just slamming your head on the concrete. You just swinging in the air and your head hit the concrete. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. How we doing this, man? In order for us young people to win and win big, our young people gotta win. I don't see no white kids with those type of problems. I don't see no Arab kids with those type of problems. I don't see it. Why we got that problem? Why we can't love you and cherish you? Why you gotta kill your own good shit? You just killed Pop Smoke, man, and then you come behind him with what? He's the best.
Yeah, he was.
What are you coming with? He's the best. And you killed him.
All right.
You killed him, and you want us to settle for you. I don't really feel that. I remember when you ain't even know our mothers. Now you know everybody's mother. I told you. Yo, everybody's in their business. Everybody's in everybody's business, man. That's some punk shit. I don't get it. Yeah. They know your mom. They know who? You ain't supposed to know my mom, my dad. Let's keep it on this. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, nobody know who Aaron Judge's parents is. Nobody care. Derek Jeter, cool. They in the box.
No, we know Derek Jeter parents is white and black. That's all
right.
We know.
But see, that's the point.
Yeah.
There's a place for it.
Right.
There's a position for it.
Right.
Nobody want to see a black mother and a Spanish mother crying over you killed their kid with 7, 8, 20 million, with the potential to have 100 million. So what does that say for our culture? It's a destructive culture.
I agree.
Somebody has to win from this destructive culture. Who wins? So there's a winner. Who wins? Then when you find out who wins, aren't you fucking disgusted? We was disgusted when we got robbed. Right. It's bigger than that now.
Bigger than that.
Yeah.
Right.
We end up getting our money.
Give my lighter. Good. Continue.
We end up getting our money back.
But hold up. Because when I was saying there's dope artists beyond the artists that are talking, because some of the artists we're mentioning, we're talking the street shit.
Yeah.
There's a lot of young dope artists that aren't talking the street shit, that are lyrical MCs, that are in this whole youth culture.
Like Denzel Curry
or Coast Contra. What is it? Coast Contra, right? Those guys? Those guys are off the chain. Nah, those guys are off the chain.
I didn't hear.
There's a bunch of dope young artists. The thing is, the difference between our era and this era is it's so many artists, it's hard to keep track. There could be an artist that does festivals and has millions of fans that we would never even know of if they ask us. You know what I'm saying?
Like our brother Russ. I love Russ.
You would never know.
Russ, and I love what Russ is doing, but I look and I see, and no one, like, you know what I mean, like that kind of co-signs Russ. But I do. But
my point is
co-signs him is his fan base.
Right, this is my point. My point is this: is that we concentrate on the negative because the negative shines the most. The controversy shines the most.
Yes.
The negativity, we're all attracted. We're all attracted to the negativity.
So if that doesn't come with the element then it goes by the wayside.
You have this dope ass artist over here that's killing the game, but this person does this or gets killed, and we're all here. We're not here with this guy who has 1 million or girl who has 1 million plus fan base that's positive and is a true MC and is of the culture. We're not here. We're over here.
It was one net at one time.
Right.
Now it's pockets of rap.
But we need to
It's pockets.
open ourselves
so
to
this
understand
pocket, this pocket might have drill. This pocket might have trap. This pocket might have conscious. And this pocket might have ratchet.
Let me change the subject.
No. We shouldn't change the subject.
Okay.
We should stay on the subject.
Stay on it.
Because I think this is important for us to speak about. Because I think that there's a lot of positivity in the culture that we just don't shine a light on. That's doing a lot of
But
good
it's
things.
not a whole. See, you can't shine light on something that pockets of things override.
No, you're right.
It overrides it. Because you saying, okay, now, if I come in with ratchet, you ain't selling. If I come in with drill, you ain't selling. Now, the only thing that I give to the whole concept of when it was a whole is that the insurance was lower. You can get somewhere. Now insurance is high for these artists,
right?
These young artists. Yeah, they're getting a lot of money, but you got to be on a tour. You can't spot date. You can't do all of these things because the insurance is so enormous because somebody gonna get shot.
Yeah, somebody
gonna die.
Yeah.
Are you saying that this artist over here on the negative tip is making more bread than this artist over here?
Yes.
It's not. It's actually not true.
How do you figure?
I don't say
No,
that.
that's what I'm
you
saying.
figure?
Right.
Because we're living in a time, fortunately for these artists, that they find their fan base. And they're playing festivals, and they've got direct to consumer, and they're making millions of dollars.
True.
But if you ask you, me, or you, hey, do you know MC so and so? Be like, I never heard of them because they're not directly in our gram feed.
Yeah,
I agree with you.
Yeah, I get
But
it.
I also agree that he's not getting in trouble. So he's banking all his money, minus of what his business consists of. But that same guy that's getting in trouble, not only does he have to spend the money to stay out to get out of trouble, but he has to keep up with the guy that's not getting in trouble.
Right.
So he has to make more.
Right. No,
He has to make more.
Right.
Okay, so that guy is not going to be in demand like this serial killer.
Coño.
I like the
No way. No way.
The serial killer's in demand.
Fuck with
The serial killer's the man.
You fuck with the serial killer? Which cornflakes or?
Listen,
Frosted Flakes, Rice Krispies.
when that insurance is high, that's a high demand.
Right.
Because in order for you to even consider it, it has to be in demand. So that nice guy, he's going to go steady. I love the nice guy. That's like my dad. He's the nice guy. Everybody had way more money than him, and they went to jail. But he kept on along, kept his house in Queens, paid it off.
But they're
But
not.
these
all
guys
nice
had millions of dollars
But-
and ran Queens.
They're all not
but
nice
my
guys, though.
dad, he stayed the course. He stayed the course. He never went to jail. He stayed the course. His house is paid off. These guys with millions of dollars are just coming out of jail or getting ready to come out of jail. And what did my dad do? He kept that little engine that could running. These guys had big Boeing 747. My dad never been on no private jet. And these dudes go to jail.
But still, this is what I'm saying. They're not nice guys. Is what I'm trying to say.
Who's not nice guy?
The guys that I'm talking about, that doesn't necessarily mean they're nice guys in the sense of the type of music they make. For example, Tech 9 who's already an OG. His background is that he was a blood. You know what I'm saying? But he made his chops and he made his millions and independent, and he did his thing. Denzel Curry, he comes from Raider Clan, originally cool with A$AP Rocky and them. He's doing his thing. It's just these artists, they're deciding not to go. They're smarter. Let's put it that way. These guys are smarter.
But you just answered it. because you're saying it's a choice. You can't do both realistically.
Right.
You cannot do both. So you're going to have to make a choice, which we call an executive decision, which a lot of people can't make in life, executive decision making. Why? Because they're afraid of people not liking them. They're afraid of people criticizing them. But it's for the long run when you make executive decisions that it works out. And it's not popular till later on. Then that means when it becomes popular that you made that executive decision. Everybody hated you till 5 years from now.
Right.
Now they see your vision. But these young boys out here, it's a choice. Either you're going to carry something or feed that or not. It's a choice. If you get out here and you know that what culture you come from and you know that you came from the streets in a violent background, then that's all you're going to be doing is feeding that violent background till you find a solution to your problem. And that's what you need in order for you to have longevity and be a great artist with something to contribute to the culture, such as myself. I even had to make choices.
Right.
You can't hang with the same dudes that's killing up shit and you not go to jail. Come on. You got to make a choice.
You guys don't think that there's also a culture because of technology and a lot of other things around technology, but a culture of artists that aren't really truly invested in hip hop culture? They just see, oh, this is a means to getting a bag, I do not give a fuck about hip hop.
I'm not mad at them. Because I'm not mad at them because you're doing what an executive is doing.
Right.
So how can I be mad at you for thinking like, do I expect you to love what you do? That's asking too much of you. No, you doing what an executive does. I don't like it, but this is a means to feed my family.
Right.
This is a means to get where I gotta go. It's called stepping stones to get where you gotta go. But this is a means. I might sell drugs to own that building.
Right.
But I don't want to sell drugs. I don't want to be known as a drug dealer, but I had to sell drugs to buy that building. Now I don't have to. I'm a landlord. I'm into owning buildings. So they changed the perception of what's initially happening.
Right.
And they're doing it more and more because technology's allowing you to do it. They're allowing you to change your perception overnight of a nigga.
That's so deep. That's deep.
Yeah. So, the man is pockets in rap. Rap is not a whole.
Right.
Rap is a fan base of, you got artists that nobody know and they got a bigger fan base than a mainstream artist.
Yeah. But I seen that recently. You talking about recently. Yeah. Recently.
You don't understand what this game of technology has done to the music business. It's destroyed it.
Right.
And made, I'm gonna keep it 100. We used to look at all these little hick towns and be like, what's he talking about? That shit is like the rapping Duke almost.
Right.
But then now you starting to see, you live in that little ass town and you got more money than us New York niggas.
They have that niche.
Because, and your economy is little to nothing. So do you know how you look? You look like fucking Trump.
Right.
Yeah. So when things are bad, it's always a good too. It's a weird, morbid perception of what this music business has turned into. When we was little babies, we always heard about the music business being this, that, and the third, and it's bad, and it's till we got in it. And we say, listen, it gave us everything. But now you see it morph back into a self-destructive thing when we have music called self-destruction.
Self-destruction.
You know what I mean? We made music. We prophesized this shit.
But we cannot forget that the modern music industry was built by the mob.
But we prophesized.
But I'm saying that we can never forget that when we talk about
everything was built from the mob.
Right.
But it
was a racket.
Everything was a racket.
Right.
Till it became a business.
Right.
And then once it became a business, we were 10 steps behind.
Right.
because they made it a business. We didn't make it a business.
Right.
So that's where we're coming from when it comes to the economic of this product and how you have rock and roll being celebrated. You have other genres of music being celebrated. People are, even to be celebrated, they're crossing over to country music to be celebrated.
Right. Yeah.
Rap is the phenomenon.
Across all
It
genres.
does not celebrate you.
But it could go over there and be celebrated.
Your peers celebrate you. Just keep it 100. Your peers celebrate you. The people who love the music celebrate you. You just said it's somebody who just, they don't care. It's an ends to a means.
Right.
It's about, I'm gonna get the bag and I'm gonna do this. I always wanted to do this. I wanna paint sculptures with my rap money. I wanna do this with my rap money. Come on. I wanna cook you food. I want you to buy my shoe. I want you to wear my tie. You dig? I want you to wear my shirt because it's always been you created it. We was the only ones that say, yeah, we gonna get rich off this shit. And y'all ain't, boy, what are you talking about? I'm different from y'all. I don't do what y'all do.
Right.
Y'all do what each other do. But now, look how they flipped it. They said, aha, I'm gonna make everybody sound the same and they gonna get paid. And you gonna sound different and not get paid.
Wow.
How you like that? Then you gonna have to really go off of what you invested in over here with your clay thing and your land and your this and your that. Yeah, they put you to the test. But God makes a way for everything. God don't make no mistakes. He put you here for a purpose. When they think we wasn't gonna make no money, we still making money. I wouldn't think I would make money now, but guess what? It's not me. It's God's plan. It's not me no more. I'm just an old man enjoying the ride. That's it. That's it. That's it, baby. What's that?
Some Tito's.
Oh, you switching it up.
Oh, I've been switching.
Happy birthday. This the birthday week, baby.
Yes, let's go.
And it's the anniversary
Yes,
of the Drink Champs.
that's right. God damn it.
Yeah, anything champs is official.
Yeah.
See, you a champ, you official.
As many of y'all know, Drink Champs wants to give flowers while people are here to receive them. Giving flowers and celebrating our legends while they can still smell them. We have partnered with What the Flower to create this movement where everyone can give flowers to the legends in their lives. You can now order a custom flower box for the someone you want to show appreciation to by visiting www.wtflowers.com and place your orders now.
That's hard as fuck.
Fat Joe got the key to the city. I saw Flex very briefly, but I very, very much love Flex.
Yeah.
I love.
I like the man he's become. I like the man he is.
Yes.
And when you disagree with him, do you know you can always sit down with him and talk to him?
Yeah,
You can even if y'all got super duper hectic, heavy, hot beef, he can talk.
It's fine.
It's important.
He got a wheel. He can spin it. He got a wheel, meaning a table. When I say a wheel, your table is your wheel. Your round table, who you got at your table, that's your wheel. So he got a wheel, man, and he's a loving brother. And who doesn't understand him because he's kind of harsh? You got to get to understand him because it's not what he says, it's the way he says it.
So let me ask you. Also, when we keep Googling you, Flex went at Pete Rock.
Yeah.
Do you think he went at Pete Rock because of you? Y'all relationship? I'm asking. This is
It could be a possibility, yes.
Okay.
Because
I like that.
brothers are gonna take up for brothers.
I like the honesty.
And brothers are gonna remind you who your brother is.
I love the honesty.
You know what I'm saying? Brothers are gonna always put it in the perspective of, asking you and loving you and understanding where you coming from before they go to war. Mm-hmm. You understand? Mm-hmm. So I looked at it like this. When I finally listened to it, I said, yo, if I would have said that, I'd have sounded like a fucking hater. But if he say it, that's his lane. He's not taking himself out of his zone. So I'm with 48 Laws of Power. I'm a master thinker. I'm with placing the game the way it's supposed to be and playing. There is a game to be played.
Yeah, no.
Okay? So however you come up with your shit is how you come up with it. It don't mean I'ma write it. It don't mean I'ma write it. But I got brothers, nigga, that love me too like they love you, and they still love you. Mm-hmm. They just, he'd have did the same thing for me if I interrupted his shit, checking another nigga. Yo, nigga, yo, N.O.R.E, fuck you. What? I'm talking to this nigga. What you mean? Mm-hmm. What you mean, CL? What you mean? Mm-hmm. I'm talking to him. Mm-hmm. Who are you?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I love him, man. I love P too. I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
I don't gotta like you to love you.
Right. I respect that.
I love you. You know what I'm saying?
Always say that.
Yeah, I love you. I love you. I love what you gave me. Mm-hmm. I appreciative. I think that's the most important thing you can be, is appreciative to what somebody give you from their heart and from their creativity and their soul, because they wanted to win like you. So I appreciate that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I'll always give him his props for, we made it. I didn't make it. You didn't make it. We can argue like that.
But it's we.
But it's we. We don't have to acknowledge it all the time in the argument.
It's fire.
But it's we.
That's fire.
You know what I mean? Without acknowledgement. You know what I'm saying?
That's fire.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, Theo, man.
I'm so proud of your growth. I'm so proud of how you take life.
Life is meant to be lived. You can have $1 and $1 million, and that I'm tired of seeing poor people be happy, and I'm not happy. I'm tired of it.
I ain't catch that part. Wait.
I'm tired of seeing poor people happy with what they have. What they don't expect nothing, and they happy. Why can't you be happy? Why can't you? With simple things. You've accomplished things. Don't think that everything is about you. It's about what you have accomplished, what you have earned, and what you doing with it. That says more volumes than what you are talking about. You want people to know about you. It ain't you. I'm just a vessel. I'm just a vessel now, man. It ain't about me no more. It's about my higher power. It's about my God. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't in the church. It's about what I do every day. You know what I'm saying? Because I know for sure I ain't get all this shit with my smarts. Somebody had to give it to me. And that's what people are failing to real acknowledge. Somebody had to give it to them. Did you appreciate it? Did you do the right thing with it?
All right.
You know what I'm saying? But somebody had to bless you. It's called blessings.
Yes, I love blessings.
Like nobody thought Drink Champs, bang, N.O.R.E.
Yeah.
He wasn't talking to you like that. He was like, what?
Love it.
He wasn't. Well, let me hear what you got to say. So you see that evolution of a man growing and blossoming, and his wife watering the plant and allowing him to have a wider territory.
Right.
You dig?
All right.
Yeah. Niggas don't accomplish that shit with gangs. Niggas don't accomplish that shit with the best 5 on the block. It takes a strong woman to make a strong man. It takes that. It takes it. That's all you need. It's all you need, man. Is a great partner. That's what made my music, right? A great partner. So why wouldn't you take that same formula and put it into real life and say, yo, cool, I need a great partner. Shouldn't that be my goal now? Great partner. Nurture it, water it. Make sure the soil right. Make sure she happy. Ultimately, when she happy, I could do a whole lot more. Right? I could do a whole lot more when she happy. You know what I'm saying? And I could be around a whole lot more. Even the shit I'm not supposed to be around. Cause she give me that grace. She give me that position. And do believe I'm like a running back. I take all of the yards.
This guy's a sports guy.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna be honest with you.
Did you watch him and comment on here? Did you?
I did.
Yes.
And he seemed very open to you guys doing stuff. I felt.
Well,
What do you think?
Well, see, now that I'm on the platform,
Yes.
I see how easy it is to be nice. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I get it.
You know what I mean?
I get it.
I see how easy it is to be. N.O.R.E makes it so like, you know what I mean? Trust me, he puts it right there and you just eat it up. You know what I mean? So I wasn't planning to say shit.
Right.
But here, you could just flow. You know what I mean? You could just flow and you drink champs is like, yeah, you're having drinks. Yeah, because I think when artists get here sometimes in their fear of being around you guys and being asked questions, they feel vulnerable of drinking, you know, of smoking.
Right.
He's killing.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna be honest with you.
No, that's real.
And that was my fear initially to say, well, maybe we can do it next year. But no, I said, you know what? I think I'm gonna be me.
Yes. And you are being you.
And I'm being me.
Absolutely.
And to restrict myself and think about what he's saying would not be given to me. It would only be given to my representative. You know what I mean? So I think in this platform of who you are and really who you are, because you're introducing yourself to people who don't know you, people who really don't fuck with you, people who are just being put on to you.
Or reminded of
too. Or reminded of you.
Right.
And didn't know, hey, that's you. Now you can get it on a platform where they can understand it and they give you a platform to express yourself the way you want to express it. And that was here. I didn't have any expectations.
God damn, you big this up.
You know what I mean?
That's a good.
I don't feel like rolling no more. Let me get one of those.
No problem. All right. Hold on. I'm gonna give you my last one with hash. This is European hash.
Ask him if you even want
You still want me to talk?
No. Listen. But by the way, I knew
big,
you
too.
was gonna tell me.
It looks big,
So
too.
listen to me.
No, but you set out 80 joints.
No, but this got no hash. Listen to me, CL Smooth. I would like to give you my last, but it's gonna fuck you up.
Okay.
But this is my last one. Hash European. Excuse me. What is
Not
that
making
shit
a
from?
good sale for that shit.
No. But I'm gonna give it to
the
you.
last one. It's gonna fuck
you know
you
why?
up.
CL. Let me just tell you something, man.
Go ahead.
I said this whole time we changed the rap game, and let me just say something. And you know, I know you're gonna say something too, but you changed my life as well.
Thank you.
I heard you, and I wanted to be an MC. I wanted to be not
I didn't
only
know
an
that.
MC, I wanted to be a better MC. And I felt like, you know, you helped Nas helped me. You helped Nas helped Mobb Deep helped me. And I feel like I owe you. So I held this blunt because I knew You was gonna ask, but this is it.
Hold up, he rolled it in 1998, and he held it for you.
By the way, let's just
Why do I feel like KRS-One 99?
let's just keep that story.
I really feel like him.
yes, because I'm handing you the scrolls of hip hop. Please,
That's the Dead Sea Scrolls.
that's the Dead Sea Scrolls. But CL Smooth, I swear to you, man, I really, we were so excited. All of the Drink Champs crew right here, we were so excited to have you here. And by the way, you know, we make bets of like what time the artist is gonna come.
Yeah.
And like who's gonna be late or not.
Yeah.
And I immediately said, "What? Where's Diego?" I was
Some
like,
good shit,
He's
huh?
gonna be on. No, that's that.
This is some good shit.
That's why it's in the
God
private.
damn.
You might be on your flight before your flight.
Shit. If I could bring this home, oh shit.
Yeah. So we asked you who would produce the Holy Grail.
Right.
Now, who would you produce the Holy Grail? If God came to you and said, produce this record, you're not on it. Who would you
You're gonna
pick?
Quincy Jones it.
Yeah, Quincy Jones. Damn, I like that. Quincy Jones it.
I would do another record of Lenny Kravitz and Jay-Z.
This motherfucker, I don't like I think I know him and then he just stole some other shit out there. Lenny
I would do
Kravitz
another one of that.
and who's producing? Lenny Kravitz producing it?
Whoever want to produce it, whoever's going to
No,
do it.
who would you pick?
Who I want? I would pick either R. Kelly or I would pick either R. Kelly
CL was like,
I like that.
or LA and Babyface.
ooh, really?
L.A. Reid.
Lenny Kravitz and Jay-Z.
Yeah.
You can see that.
Yeah.
And I can tell they dreads might look the same. You know what I'm saying?
You went very R&B with that production.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I wanted to where it could be a tweener. I don't need definitive. I need range. I need everywhere. I don't need here. I need everywhere.
You're out of control.
It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Hold on. I'm gonna take a peek real quick.
This is what I actually wanted to know. When you guys did these records, right? How much did you tour outside of the country, internationally?
A lot.
What were the countries that you remember that really you enjoyed?
All of Europe. Italy is my favorite.
Really?
Yeah, because I could see myself living there. So I could see.
You know they're selling cribs for like $1 over there.
Yeah, I could see myself living there and have my own community.
Right.
You know? So, and I would pick, I like London. London is a nice vibe. I like, Japan is the ultimate.
Yeah, Japan's ill.
Japan is out of this world. You have to like be back to normal after you leave Japan. When I come back to Japan, my family, they don't like the way I look.
Why?
They say I'm too skinny because I'm eating good. With their nutrition
Their diet,
is
right.
100%.
Protein, all protein.
I'm eating good, so I don't have fat on me.
Right.
Right? So when I come back from Japan, I don't have any fat on me. And then they're pinching me. The women are pinching to see how many inches I'm losing. So now I'm losing and losing. When I come back, my grandmother's mortified. Because she's one of those grandmothers that say, oh, you're not eating. Mm-hmm. Oh, you look too skinny. Mm-hmm. But that's really healthy.
Right.
In this day and time, that's healthy.
So Japan. So you see, I bet you the seeds you guys sowed in those early shows, imagine what would happen if you guys were to do it again.
If we did it again, it would be a surreal because we're not around each other. It would be like a new thing. everything would be brand new and
In a good way or in a
The
bad
first
way?
album was 1991, right?
the first album was 1991.
1991.
Yes.
How many years is that for anybody smart here? 33?
30, yeah.
33?
Yeah.
Holy
CHP's 30 and we 93, so yeah.
What would
My stepson was born first. My second son was born in 1991.
Crazy.
Boy, would I like to see that reunion.
I think it's gonna. I'm telling you, the mass appeal strategy, Nas, if you're listening,
Nas? Yeah. I'm going to send this clip.
make the documentary about it and then do the album. to follow.
Documentary, an album.
You need to do a documentary about this fucking joint you gave me.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, that documentary.
By the way.
Yeah,
by
we
the
going
way.
around the quasars and the stars.
No, listen.
You gotta drink water to gas up.
Yo, nah, man. I just want to personally thank you, man, for your contribution to hip hop.
Hip hop
For your
is awesome.
contribution to what you're doing, continue to do. I'm gonna be honest with you. I said Nas earlier, and but if it wasn't for you, it wouldn't be no me. Like it's like
I know that.
I'm inspired by you and what you guys did and what you did, and I love the fact that I was so honored. And I'm so happy to give you your flowers face to face, man to man, because I want you to know how important you are to hip hop, how important you are to us, how important you are to the community, how important you are to the fucking culture.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah. And I was like so happy, like, and let me just say me, us. We got group chat. We got
I'm feeling
group
this
chat.
shit.
Yeah, we got a. Oh yeah.
Yo, I'm feeling this shit. We on the farm somewhere.
Yeah. No, that's that shit.
I see
That's
cows and goats and
that's
sheep.
$150 blunt right
Oh,
there. Listen.
shit.
But
Yeah.
thank you, my man. Like, thank you, my bro. Thank you for what you did because in a lot of ways, if you didn't do what you did, Drink Champs wouldn't exist because we're all fans of you. We're all people that follow you. We're all people that
You got me feeling like KRS-One.
As you should. As you
You got me
should.
feeling like a blast master.
Yo,
You know what I'm saying?
CL, you that guy.
You know when
man.
I'm
Come on,
around-
make some noise, man. Yo, no, you that guy,
I was
man.
around KRS-One,
Right.
right? I was around KRS-One, man. And I just said, listen, don't talk to me. Just let me look at you. Just let me feel what you are first. Don't say nothing. And we just stared at each other like,
Right.
so you're the blast master.
Right.
I said, God damn, you the blast master.
Blast Master KRS-One.
Listen,
Yeah.
I grew up in the right era.
Yes, you did.
I know these young boys, they're young. I love it. But I was meant to be an old man because I seen a lot more. I seen what I had to see in those days. Because you would have never acknowledged it because you wasn't born.
Right, that's right.
You dig? Y'all was born. Y'all was born when it was over. When I was in power. So I don't count me. I count the ones before me. Cause they were so charismatic and beautiful and enlightening. That's why I told you, even some of the worst motherfuckers inspired me. Bad, evil motherfuckers inspired me not to be evil and not to be them. And they told me, you could be better than me. Be you. You is better than me. And I love them for that.
It's fire.
These niggas who, they kill at will. Fuck Call of Duty. These niggas was the duty. All right? These
wasn't ready.
niggas was the duty. All right?
It was the duty.
N.O.R.E, you know. Come
Yeah,
on.
I know.
Come on. I'm older than you, but you know.
Yeah, I know.
What that shit is
It's okay,
about.
it's okay.
All right?
Yes,
Because them boys is,
Yes.
yeah, they not here. But they need their flowers too because they got us to where we need to be. How you going to beat Kane and Rakim?
Right.
How you gonna beat Fat Boys and Public Enemy? How you gonna beat Run DMC and LL Cool J if you ain't coming with nothing different? How you gonna beat Houdini, nigga?
Right.
You can't. You can't.
Right.
Come on.
Right.
Them boys was, come on.
Right.
Milk D, come on.
Milk is chilling.
Oh.
Yes, Milk chilling.
Every time he do
Audio
it, I'm like,
too.
yo, come on, man.
Right.
That's why we got what we got. That's why we live where we live.
So how would you end if it was all up to you and Mecca and the Soul Brother? How would you end that legacy if you can? If it's up to you?
See, that's the beautiful part of it, is that I couldn't tell you how it would end.
Damn, that's a great.
You dig? I couldn't tell you how it would end because it's not. It's so
perpetual.
It's so like it's in
gotta keep
space.
Yes.
And I gotta come and pull it out of space somewhere, and then the nigga gotta like me too.
Nah, I think it was
nigga
written.
like me.
answer. Keep going.
No,
like
it was
me, man.
written. It was written, and Nas and
Hey,
Mass
yo,
Appeal gonna be a part
nigga
of it.
like me, man.
It was written. Y'all gonna
We
stop.
ain't to be liked.
Yeah,
We ought to be respected.
Because I keep hearing you say that. I keep hearing you say, and for lack of a better term, I keep hearing you say, you ain't never had to like me, right? To him.
Yeah.
And
To everybody.
To everybody.
Not just him.
Okay.
Because we don't want to isolate him.
He's like, nobody
No.
has to like me.
This is the format. This is how it is with everybody. When you want respect, you don't gotta like me. Just respect me.
Right.
Nigga don't gotta like my shit. I didn't buy the shirt for you to like. I bought the shirt because I like it. But you gonna respect it because you ain't gonna take it from me. That's it. That's it. It's nothing complicated. It ain't rocket science.
Chico?
It's just where you from. Because I know where I'm from. And I go all over the place and I know how to conduct myself. We don't gotta fake it to make it. We made it in life. We talking about making a record in the music business, but I made it in life. Come on, you know that. I made it in life. Look, it's $150 shit. Come on. $150. Yeah.
I got all type of diamonds, hash.
Listen,
and that.
diamonds, hash.
Yes.
Beautiful.
That shit tastes like Jesus pussy, right?
Listen. I didn't know Jesus had a pussy.
Wow. I mean, that was.
I don't even think I ever said that.
That
before.
was isometric.
No, I never said that.
I'm sorry. See, I'm a foul nigga.
I never said that. I never said that.
I said it.
Listen,
Yes.
my spirituality
Coño.
and how this night has went, I've learned something. You know, I've learned something
Okay. What did we learn?
that there's levels to this. You know? And Noriega's real.
Yes. I mean,
Noriega's real, man.
Thank you so much.
Noriega's real.
But today, I'm gonna be honest with you. Me and EFM, my partner, we are so happy to have you here because there was a rumor. Now let's get this out there.
We talked about it already.
Yes, we
You
already
told
talked.
y'all told.
I thought when he came in the room.
We close.
I was so mad.
I've been
I
for years.
We close.
I was so mad because they was like, "Yo, that CL wasn't allowed on."
It was like a conspiracy.
I heard that.
And I thought it was your fans because your fans is very relentless niggas. Like them niggas.
As they should be.
No, your fans.
But I heard that before.
Yeah.
No, it's your fans who started this rumor.
No, but they should start that
No,
rumor.
but by the way, I respected the rumor. But
That's what
your
I'm saying.
fans was
They
like,
should start.
oh shit, because Pete came on here twice, and your fans was on our ass. I'm telling them, pause. Oh fuck, I don't need
You were like, no pause.
No.
You're like, I release your
But they were
pause.
like, yo, so CL can't. Yo, I'm telling you, your fans is. Let me not call them foul, but they relentless.
They're relentless.
They was like, what?
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
They want everything even.
I liked it that.
They fill in my love.
like
when my love isn't warranted or welcome.
Yeah.
They fill it in.
I like
you
that.
gonna love
You
Pete.
know that though, right?
Yeah, I know it.
Okay.
Because that's how I learned to say, listen, you're gonna respect Peter. You're gonna respect what he did for you.
Right.
You're gonna respect what y'all did together.
That's fine.
And you're gonna love it.
That's fine.
You understand?
That's
and
fine.
then you're gonna go about your business, and you got your business.
All right.
Nobody's stopping that.
That's fine.
But when it's time, you go back and you go see him.
Right.
He don't have to be your brother. You don't have to put that expectation on him. He don't have to be your friend. You don't have to put that expectation on him. But you better respect him. You better be serious about your business so he can respect you. And then do it for the fans. It's not about your bitch ass. It's about the fans, Corey. It's about the fans. He's who he
Saying
is.
that to yourself.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. That's
Yeah.
ill.
Because you could talk about everybody on this platform, but then you got to hold yourself accountable too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You
That's
got to
real.
look at yourself too. When you don't look at yourself in the mirror, that's a conversation all in itself. Right?
That's real.
Yeah. So you have to be honest. And when you're honest with yourself, anything is possible for a solution. I think solution based. I think it. I vision it. I live it. Sometimes I sit in one place for a week, but I'm thinking of the solution. I'm thinking of the solution.
Fix
And then
it.
to fix it. You ain't moving and sometimes you could put it on the back burner. It ain't back burner shit. It's about
Front line.
Yeah. Fix it. Cause then it'll fix you. You heard?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I tell you my fantastic idea in my mind? My dream, my
Like to
story.
hear it so bad. Let's go.
That both you and Pete Rock have grown to a place where coming together makes the best music that you would have ever possibly made. And like I already said before with the business strategy, Mass Appeal or a company like Mass Appeal comes in,
Peter. Because
does the documentary,
it's a documentary.
produces the album, and tours it around the world. And it's a phenomenon. And it changes.
We love a Master
It does
Appeal
what this does today.
Master Appeal just signed De La Soul as well, right?
Did they? I didn't know
I
that.
believe so. Yes. So yeah.
If that happened, I would just put my hat on and say, yeah, let's do it.
We need Mecca and the Soul Brother together.
I'm gonna be on the plane nice.
Yes.
You're gonna be flying before the plane flies.
But that's what you want.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
And see, let me just speak on behalf of hip hop. Again, I know I said it to you earlier, but I'm gonna say it to you again because it means that much to me, and it means that much to this room, and it means as much to the hip hop. Thank you again, man.
Thank you.
Like, thank you for changing the game. Thank you for making the game what it's supposed to be. Thank you for, continuing to do your motherfucking thing. And thank you for being motherfucking modest. Like, and I can't lie to you. Like, you and Pete, I don't ever really want to know really what it is, if it is something.
I told you what it is.
I mean, we talked about all of it.
I told you what it is.
Okay.
It's two men that are doing business and got to do business a certain way. All we got to do is be in the same room and that's it.
Right.
You understand? But I like the space he's in. I like what he's doing.
I love that you say that.
I like that. I don't want him in a dark space coming back to me thinking he's settling.
Right.
I want him at the top of his shit. I want him with new money. I want him with all the vision in the world to say, I bought new glasses for you, baby.
Because that elevates everything you guys do.
Because I know I need inspiration too. Because I don't know you and you don't know me no more. You know what I mean?
Let me reintroduce myself
let
to
me
you.
reintroduce because I'm like Yellowstone. I just got this piece. and the other big boys want to eat it. And I've been too busy protecting that Yellowstone for you to come in and tell me, nigga, how to keep it. Break it off more and give me another Yellowstone, nigga, and we don't gotta talk again.
I ain't gonna lie.
Makahaya Bing Bong.
Real, baby.
Yo.
Give me that Yellowstone. Good. Leave me alone,
That
baby.
shit
Give me that
is
Yellowstone.
That shit is so beautiful, man. And, but
You can afford the love. Can't you afford the love?
yes,
I can afford the love.
yes.
Can't you afford the love?
Absolutely.
What are you talking about? When we gotta fight for the cow, that's when it's serious. When we gotta fight for vegetation, that's when it's serious. What you mean you can't talk to me? Sip some of this white Hennessy and do what you do.
Awesome green tea, because I heard you're a green tea guy.
Yeah, I love green tea.
Yes.
You're like, you got a private eye.
Yeah, he does.
You got your shit. You like that shit? What's that shit? Whack 100.
Or Nardwar. This is Nardwar.
Nardwar?
me?
Who's this? Another? Yes. You do your homework.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
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 And I know you're a gardener too.
Man, you like the Supreme team. Supreme team, bro.
So you drink green tea and then you are a gardener.
I love flowers.
How does
I
this
love
work?
that shit. Because
You
if
grow
it not-
marijuana too?
You know what? It's all in the woman you pick too. But if ain't nothing growing around you, you are a suspect.
You got things
Shit gotta be growing around you. Shit gotta be like. I used to have a dog, so you gotta feed it, you gotta walk it, you gotta train it. Shit gotta be elevating around you for you to be something. Like,
Right.
fuck you mean? I used to only have a dog and a gym card. When I lost all my money,
a dog.
a dog
gym
and
card?
a gym card. Come up from there. The dog protect you, and then you go to the gym and build your
Is
shit
the same DMX dog?
up. Yeah,
It was.
yeah.
The DMX brother.
But not only one, two of them. Because I had Black was the first one, then Rocco was the second one.
Unrelated to DMX's dog, the second one.
No,
Both?
both.
Come on.
But the second one is special.
Both dogs are related to DMX.
No, but listen. Yeah, because listen, you're getting it from Yonkers, right? Then you're getting it from his litter. Then you're picking from the same litter. How am I not gonna get a dog from him? How is he not gonna give me a dog? No, I'm serious. How is DMX not gonna give me a dog? How is DMX friend not gonna give me a dog?
I mean, they're definitely going to be
How is the one DMX look up to not gonna give me a dog? Especially, you know, my cachet is heavy. Because I don't talk about it don't mean it ain't happening. That's
Yo,
shit.
not for nothing. The way you just said dog every time, I
Yeah,
felt like I was
dog.
hearing DMX.
Nah,
Talk about dogs.
you could tell they was friends.
Dog,
No,
man.
the way you
Yeah.
kept saying dog,
Depends what you
I
are.
felt like I was
Yo,
hearing DMX.
The dog was the one that had kept me from walking around the hood. The dog, when you lose your money, you're limited. So the dog keeps you from everybody talking to you till you get your shit together.
Because the dog is keeping them away.
Yeah, and then you got your gym card. So get your body and your mind together, and then something will happen. So you see how all things fall into place? You know what I'm saying? When I read the book of Job, that's how I see my life a little bit. Like, oh shit, not that drastic, but just about there. Lose all your shit to get more. And learn more.
Which
Importantly.
is rock bottom.
Yeah, you can have a
come up.
lot of shit, but can you keep it?
Right.
You can have a lot of shit, but can you keep it? Do you know how to keep it? Do you know how to nurture it and water it like a flower? And that's what you want, man. You want that flower to grow. You want that tree to grow. So 20 years from now or 30 years from now when you dead, they say, yo, remember he used to water that spot over there? Yeah, that shit is a big ass tree now. Punk ass nigga.
Yeah. Yo, CL, man, I gotta thank you again, man, for being exactly who you are. Exactly.
I just love it up here because I didn't know it was like that. I used to always watch it on my phone.
Yeah.
And you think,
but this is your house, though.
yeah,
So you
I told
and
them
you
that.
don't really know it's your house, but you
It's your house.
like, yo,
you got to come to the house and take off your
these
socks.
guys are
Okay.
like, these guys,
Take off your socks.
it's the professionalism. It's who you are organically.
Yes.
And how you have a platform and you say, how do these guys do that? They're organic. They're where they are.
Thank you.
Not,
Thank you. Thank
not, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Not by fluke,
Yeah.
but because they've worked so hard to gain that thing. Like when you see them, when you see these announcers, when you see people on that
And you're a
platform,
legend, brother. And
you say,
brother, let
damn.
me just say something. You are a person that deserve, you know, like I kid you not. I feel like you raised everyone in this fucking room. Like we all owe you. Like if you want some fried chicken, we go get it. I got you. Like,
Well, we
I'm
made
playing around.
this platform for
For
you.
you. We made this platform for you.
Listen,
because,
I appreciate it because
yeah.
I've never had to be around brothers like yourself
Right.
and really chop it up
Yes. Thank you.
and really be organic around the camera that I can say, I didn't even know it was there.
Yeah.
Right.
I was just giving them a
We're just
piece of me.
chopping
Like,
it up.
you know, I wasn't out to hurt nobody. I just love everybody.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's beautiful.
But at the same time, I'm to be taken seriously. I want you to understand that I'm a man like you are.
Yes.
And sometimes when you say it, it's not to be said. I'm never saying it.
Right.
I just want you to acknowledge it. And even if you don't, be on the path to do it. You know? Because there's so much shit out here. I didn't know that these young kids was making all this money and then they're dying. I didn't know. It was like that. And I have to acknowledge it. I can easily ignore it because it's not a part of me, but that's not charity.
No.
Charity is something that got nothing to do with you, and you want to help it.
Right.
But it got nothing to do with your life. But you see millionaires dying as little kids, and you saying that ain't fucking fair.
No.
When I see a young white kid and a young European kid and even a young African kid have something, and my American young black kid can't have nothing. And my Spanish kid can't have nothing. You know, because they're destroying them. And they're having all what they want, and they're still dying and taking their lives away from them. I wouldn't know what it's like to spend time in jail like that with any type of money I have right now. Unless you hurt my family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the stories, it's like you're taking a 1,000 steps back to be a slave. To what? This is a music, so it's a lose-lose. I don't understand it. I want somebody to teach me. There's finally in hip-hop I don't know about. I want to just be taught. Like, how does that work? I'm not criticizing no more because I know you took the best shit out of you. You know what I'm saying? When you took Pop Smoke, you took the best shit ever. That was that Tupac shit. So
I agree with you.
you know what I'm saying? Sometimes
I feel you.
These young niggas feel they're so young, they don't know what's happening. Like,
They don't
like they just,
End
it
result,
dies
yes.
and that's it.
Yes.
But to an older nigga, you like, you know that's it? For real?
Right.
Do you know
I
that's it
believe
for
Pop.
real?
End of the
That guy.
legacy.
Yeah, like you think you took Pop Smoke and and I'm not even on it like that, but I know what it means when you did that. I know what it means when you did that. So I'm just want to learn, like how do you like get past that and go to him and say, I want to protect you. Are you protecting him? Are you protecting him so he won't die? Like, you killed King Von. Like, You kill shit that I don't understand. Like, why are you killing them? Aren't they your shit? Aren't they our shit?
He know what he's talking about. He's talking about this.
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What do you want? Are you doing it for who? How much money do you want to not kill that? They're destroying the families of these guys. They have kids. What? I don't understand what you want. I just want to learn. Like, I'm out of it. Just let me learn what you doing. And then we good. Like, let me learn why you gotta die. Why you gotta think about why you gotta think about when it's important to, like, let people see you. Travel around the world. See your options. Why are you in Rikers Island? Who can talk to you? Okay, you getting millions and you still go to jail. Why you in, that doesn't affect nothing? You're not doing shows, you in prison. That doesn't affect nothing. For what? I'm just asking. Is a gang more important than your family? I just want to know, like, who's your true gang? Like my true gang is my grandpa. Like, I kill for that. Like me, I kill for it.
Right.
Would you?
Like I seen you with a chain. You had a chain on with
Yeah, with my grandpa.
your grandfather.
Because that's C.O. Smooth. That's
the
where
gang.
I got it from.
Hell yeah.
What do you kill for? Do you kill to impress this man, or do you kill to put food on your table? If I got 7-8 million, I'm not killing nothing. Let me just be honest with you. Could you teach me why you gotta hurt somebody that got nothing? That's in the Bronx or Brooklyn or Queens. You could be anywhere in the world, but they here. And they might be special and you killing them. Why? So me, I guess life is valuable when you look like this. When you act like this, I feel like life is valuable. Is that important to you? Do you feel me or you don't feel me? I need a gun to make you feel me. I'm showing you how to get away from me. You want to go to them niggas.
Right.
Like, I don't even fuck with niggas. What is that? When we growing out of it, we want to live around neighbors that ain't trying to shoot us.
Right.
Ain't trying to rob us. Don't want to know how much money we got in our house. Why can't we work like that?
You're right.
What kind of president are we getting? I'm never into politics,
Oh,
but
shit,
the way it's working,
all
they forcing you to think about politics. Like,
Yeah, you're right.
Like, what do you want from me? I don't care. I grew up in the old New York. I don't care. Like, New Yorkers be everywhere.
Very true.
They be everywhere. But I don't want to think about things that you force me to think about in this society. That's why I'm an introvert. That's why I think soaking up family is more important.
Explain to people what an introvert is.
Somebody who just likes their own company and not the company of others.
Right.
I could be somewhere by myself on my compound, not where I gotta be entertained by something. So when I come out, I understand when a person is in SHU, a person is in the box, a person could spend a pandemic in a room and don't come out the house, but you stay in the room. In the house. You don't just roam the house, you stay in a room. You gotta be conditioned for that. And I'm crazy for that. I'm intrigued by that because my life is based on that. How society is going where you're gonna have to box yourself in. And it ain't gonna be no choice because they breaking you into something that we never heard of.
Well, it's true.
You know what I'm saying? We never heard of that. And the music is what calms the savage beast. That's what makes things operate and move in a life that is dormant. And then you have some rhythm to it. And then we moving.
The straw sound killed
He
me.
loves it.
Man.
But you know, I'm serious because I think if I sit here and sip and smoke and not give something to the youth, it's
Beautiful.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
It's not. They have to connect like a trainer. You know what I'm saying? Even Creed needed a Rocky.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So it's who's teaching you, not what you know. It's who's teaching you what you know to make you a success. Not every teacher know how to bring you to the home run.
But experience will.
But experience will.
Yeah.
And knowing rhythm and sound
And adapting
and
that
cadence
experience.
and adaptation. When you can adapt, when you can be uncomfortable to get comfortable, you a bad man.
Killing the game.
You a bad man. You a bad man.
So is there anything else left you want to say to your fans?
I gave it to him because you can come up here and you can be anything you want to be, but authentic is what you want to be. You wanna show that you love people.
Yes.
At the end of the day, you love people. You love their progress. You love when they upgrade. You love when they come home to the house they love.
Yep.
You love when they progress and do what they want to do in life and be proud of themselves.
Yes, I do.
So that's what you want. Other people to be greater than you when you know where your life is
Right.
and how it's going to end.
Right.
You know. And you say, hey, baby, this, my greatest things I lost. They up there. When I do shows, it's not about the people down here. It's about the people up there. And that's what makes that song so crazy, is that I could feel my ancestors. They dancing. They going, oh, yeah, that African shit. And they going that Cape Verdean shit. And they going through those islands of the Cape Verdeans.
Africa.
And they going, yeah, do it. Because they used to live to 100.
Right.
And something. Could you believe? They used to live to 100 and something. I had a great grandfather that lived 100 and something years. I just want to touch 100. Give it to me.
Yeah, I want to go to
If they said, hey, you could see your grandfather, but you got to give up all your shit, and you could see him for 15 minutes, I would give up all my shit and start all over again. I know it. You got to know your limitations.
See your grandfather.
To see my grandfather one more time
made
and
100.
touch him for 15 minutes, I give up everything.
And talk to him.
Money don't mean nothing. I'd spend 10 minutes crying, but 5 minutes talking that shit,
Talk to my
baby.
grandpa.
It's fire.
Talking that shit, baby. Like, hey, did they think we was going to do that? Did they think we was going to do what we did or whatever? How they think we living, Pop? When we live with nothing. How they think we living?
It's real.
Oh, baby. What? You ain't tell them? Nah, I kept it a secret. Yeah. Yeah, because I love you. I love you. And you said, come around there with that bullshit car, but leave with that new shit. Don't tell them don't let them know what your left hand and your right hand is doing. I'm saying, Pop, it don't work like that. Pop, it don't work like that. And he's saying, nigga, you see what I told you, right?
Fire.
You see what I told you, right? And you would have picked better friends.
Fire.
You'd have picked better friends, champ.
Nah.
But I love y'all. And it's a session. It's a session.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's a session. Because that's what you gonna make it what it is. You know? You gonna make it what it is.
Fucking yo, thank you.
Take a picture.
Want to take a picture?
Yeah.
Thank you so
Thank you, man.
Thank you so much, man.
Love.
Yes.